We live, baby.
And all that. Look, my nerves so bad.
Girl, I'm hot.
My nerves, like, it don't make no sense. Like, I just don't be understanding. I definitely don't understand. But
Hold
we
on.
gonna talk about it tonight.
Gonna wait till a couple more people come in here because we got to get right to this.
Period. Like, this, mm. Y'all, we gonna talk about it. T.I. and Tiny. This gonna lead all the way back to R. Kelly too.
Period.
Cause
Because
all of it,
since they talking about it.
yeah. Make sure y'all speak when y'all come in. Thumbs up this video. Don't be rude. Cause we finna talk about it tonight.
You're being rude. Don't do that.
We gonna talk about it tonight,
I'm
okay?
gonna come all the way up here without a fork. I came all the way up here without a fork. I was just that irritated with her. She messing up my meals.
I mean, I just got mad just from listening. I don't understand. I don't understand people logic.
I don't like
I
when people try to force stuff down your throat.
right. What happened to the presumption of innocence? That's my question.
Exactly. Until proven guilty. But
That's
we
what I'm
don't
saying.
acknowledge it no more because we feel like it can't happen to us. We feel like we can hide behind avatars like this and nothing can happen. And that's not true.
I know
I'm
that's
fully aware.
real.
You know what I'm saying? I'm fully aware that I am not exempt from anything, let
But
alone get victimized or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
my thing is this: if this can happen to people with money, what's gonna happen when it come trickling down that ladder? Because although you on you know what I'm saying, you got your YouTube page and it's getting views or whatever, but you ain't got that type of money that they got. So when it happens to you, what you gonna do? What you
Period.
gonna do? But
You
you
can have
don't want
an
people.
avatar all day, but they can find out. There's plenty of people that know exactly who you are.
My thing is this. My thing is this right here. If something happened to your family member or you personally, you're gonna want people to give you that due process. You're gonna want that presumption of innocence, especially if you know that what people saying that you did ain't true. You're gonna want that presumption of innocence. But you got
Exactly.
the whole world in here dragging you talking about you need to be held accountable. Accountable for what? The man ain't even got charged yet. The man ain't even been to trial and found guilty. What are we holding him accountable for?
There's no concrete evidence. You cannot take, oh, he said, she said into court and have that as proof. Where's the proof? My thing is, a lot of these people have willingly said that they went back after so called being victimized or whatever the case may be. And was, you know what I'm saying? You're perfectly fine with going back multiple times. How do we, hi, K, baby?
Hey, K baby, how you doing, love?
How
Baby,
do we
hey, sweet and sassy, y'all.
How do we
Look,
even look past that? We can't look past that. And you just want to sit there and play this sad music. Yo, I don't know if you guys pay attention to All About the Tea, but I'm not feeling sis right now. I haven't been feeling her for a minute. I don't like how she runs things. You try to force stuff down people's throat. I'm not with it. And you're not going to tell me how to think. And what you dang sure not going to do is bring this freaking R. Kelly stuff with the on with your I can't get my words out with your panel and sit there and try to shove that down our throat and say you did some research. What research is? Because if you did your research, you see all this evidence that these people is lying and it's blatant. Stop
right.
playing with me. It's pissing me off. It's pissing me off.
Listen, I'm gonna say this.
Ooh,
This is just what I'm gonna say
I can't call. Hi,
because
everybody. I'm sorry.
listen.
Hi, sweet and
Here's my
sassy.
thing. When you have people speaking on stuff that they ain't did no research on, and they just want to say what they feel like is true. How somebody gonna go back and forth with me about anything about R. Kelly when you ain't followed this story? You don't know the lies these people told, and y'all keep wanting to compare everybody to R. Kelly. That man ain't even been to court yet. They keep pushing back his court case. Cause obviously they ain't got their stuff together. Why
And
do
y'all
y'all
think
keep
y'all finna do the same thing to this man?
It
Hello?
ain't right.
You think you're gonna do the same thing to this man with all these freaking kids? He got little ass kids, bro. I'm thinking about it. I know y'all like, well, some of the people that think he already guilty, even though there's no proof, are out there like they don't care about their kids because they was doing this. Y'all think this man would be doing all this around his kids and all this kind of stuff? This man got a whole family show. I'm not saying that image is just what it is all the time behind closed doors. But y'all gotta understand, what if this man turns out to be completely innocent and y'all have trashed this man's name and he has his little daughter? I'm speaking on Aries specifically because she's smart. She's like a sponge right now and she's already reading and stuff just like Major was at this age. Imagine what kind of questions they could be asking their parents right now. That would make me sick for my parents. But mommy, what are they talking about? They said you touch lip. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy to me. It's crazy how they smearing it at this point with no evidence at all. Y'all going off a word of mouth for somebody that continue to be around this person, continue to take her kids around this person for years and years and years past this so-called incident.
Well, that ain't even the meat and potatoes of it.
But I'm just saying, that's my first point. When this first came out, that matters because you were still taking your kids around this so-called monster.
And that's fact. But it gets worse than this when you got somebody alleging that something happened to them and saying that Tiny was a child, like a teenage friend, and you start working for him. So you traveling with them. Oh, you witnessed all of this, that, and the third. And you continue to travel with them. You continue to get paid because you work for them. So you witnessed these acts and you participated in these acts. And then now it's like, oh, I can come out and say that all of this and that happened. But then that person is exempt. They ain't scrutinized. They ain't charged. They ain't held accountable just because they spoke on this person and said they did this, that, and the other. Y'all,
so what you're saying is, where's the accountability? You're saying, where's the accountability?
Right. That's what I'm saying. If everything happened that people saying is happening, y'all are complicit to what's going on. And don't nobody see a problem with that. Don't nobody see a problem with people being able to wait 10 and 15 years and come and tell they story, and then this person, everything just put on pause. They get canceled. They can't work no more. Their shows get canceled. They can't make no money. The whole world just dragging them through the mud. Like, this is a problem. And don't nobody see that like this.
You've been an adult for how many years now? Oh, you held on to this information for all these years? Bet you finna do some time for them years.
I don't care what nobody say. I mean, and I had to clear this up in my comment section, because when I say that it should be some type of law set in place that adults cannot wait 20 years and come and say something happened, sure, you can't even wait 5 years. I mean, you're an adult. When something happened, you should tell. You can't sit here and say, I didn't say nothing because the power they got, the money they got, and the connects they got. No, because what changed? What changed today?
Nothing.
What changed today? That man still got the same money, more money at that. Still got the same connects, and still
more connects.
They still the same thing.
I'm sorry. This is all. What I'm about to say is for real reaching, but I just find it odd that this is happening right after Biden is elected. That's all I'm gonna say, because we do know he had a big influence on the vote down there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he had the most influence, but he had a huge influence. And I feel like, with that being said, they coming after him. Just like Kels, he have a huge influence on his music industry, so they definitely didn't want him to get his catalog back. So why not? What better to do? Hold him in jail. Now we're gonna sit there and break it down and then blame these other people that's around so we can tear it back down.
I mean, people got to wake up. They get so caught up in the emotional side of it. You got to set that aside, and you got to listen. You got to look at the pieces to this puzzle. Did you not know when I read what I read? Only thing I seen was, this is what's happening to R. Kelly. Like, I promise you, like saying y'all put teenage girl in there, kidnapping in there, drugging in there, all of that type of stuff in there. It's like y'all say the right stuff to get the black community into an uproar to tear down the black man.
And y'all sitting there nailing it in everybody's head. Protect black women. protect black women, protect black women. At what point are we going to protect ourselves and stay out of certain situations? Because even still, that doesn't even relate to this. Whatever happens to freaking groupie life? Are we going to continue to forget about that? Because it still goes on now. Now we got that. We still got this whole groupie era that was a big thing even back then. And females aspired coming out the gate. Ooh, I'm going to get with so-and-so and get my bands up. You can't tell me y'all don't remember that time in life.
Well, now this time in life is, I'm gonna get with so and so, get my bands up, and then when I can't get no more money out of him, then now he abused me.
Exploiting.
I mean, that's what it is today. And I just want to say this, and I can't say it enough. Whatever, anything that a person did wrong, by all means, be held accountable. But what I just feel like the presumption of innocence, people, they're not awarded that anymore.
Not at all. It's disturbing. And this live is going on right now. I wish y'all could have heard what we heard. It was I'm telling you, it was on the phone. And I'm so pissed at this point. Like, she is trying to push this narrative down folks' throat. And she's ignoring what people are saying in her comments as well. She's completely ignoring that there's other people that are not biased and really sitting there waiting for due process to be granted. It has not. You cannot say, oh, you feel this was so heavy. Did you hear? I heard the music. I heard the dramatic music in the background. Some little mixed girl rolling across the bed. I always got to use a little mixed girl to get on somebody's emotions. You could have just used a regular black woman because that's supposedly who this happened to. But that's not the here nor there. Trying to play on everybody's emotions. I can't with it.
Let me tell you this.
It was horrible. It wasn't even like Surviving R. Kelly. It was worse. It was bad. Not even acting. It's just somebody in the background. And this, when I went into the room, he was there. And quit playing with me. Quit playing with me. Because for one, we know it's still, they lit. And you want to mention the fact that they was on that yacht with them folks. Nobody once said that there was kids on that yacht. You didn't see no sexual acts being granted or any of that. I saw that video. I can say that because there was no sexual acts happening on that freaking boat. And nobody said there was kids on there. And what they do on a private yacht as grown adults, consenting adults at that, is their business.
Hello, everybody that's coming in. Make sure y'all thumbs up this video. Sweet and Sassy, you said a 10-year-old in Chicago, the police caught grown men abusing a 10-year-old, 4 men, and they are free. A 10-year, wait a minute, abusing a 10-year-old, like what type of abuse? I mean, well, shit, it don't matter what type of abuse it was. Why they free? But I mean,
why are they free? That's the type of crap that irritates me too. If you actually see stuff happening, these people be getting off like it ain't no problem.
That's crazy. I mean, abuse is abuse, but oh my God, it took 4 grown ass men to abuse a 10-year-old. What the hell? Oh my God, that type of abuse. Oh my Lord.
And they're out
free. Lord, help these
people. The people that was abusing them must didn't have no money.
Wow.
I hate to say that so sensitively like that, but that's what I'm starting to feel like.
Wow. That's sad. I didn't hear that. Oh, that just gave me a headache. That's terrible. I can tell you. Very. Oh my God. Listen. Oh my God. That's so disturbing. That's heartbreaking. They should rot in jail. Okay, they should rot in jail. Okay, then that's different when it's right there in your face and it happens.
But you said this happened in Chicago. You said that happened in Chicago.
Yeah, she said Chicago.
Bet, because I promise you, if they didn't put it on the news, it's good that they're out. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Because the streets gonna handle that. Period. But y'all know something. I want to address this too. I'm a black woman, right? they getting on my damn nerves talking about protect black women and all of that. Let me tell you something. Don't be expecting for me to protect black women and stand up for black women when they ain't stood up for their damn self.
Hello, Megan.
And I'm gonna say that because a grown ass woman sat there and traveled with these celebrities, reaped the benefits, monetary wise or sexual wise, whatever it was she was getting out of the situation. She didn't, when she sat there and said that she witnessed all of this stuff going on and she still went back. You didn't protect your own self. So what do
All
you
those
expect
black
me to
women,
do?
all those little girls, supposedly,
Right.
allegedly.
I cannot. I can't keep playing with these people trying to pull that black card on me about these black women. When you're an adult, you know right from wrong. Let me say this. I gotta say this too. I may be all over the place, y'all. But reading this article, the girl said that Tiny offered them some of her drink and they drunk out her drink. Now you in the club, so you own you at least should be at least 18. In most clubs, you gotta be 21 to get up in there. Okay.
And
Rule
if you're
number
not 21,
one.
you got a wristband.
Rule number one. Don't sit your cup down and pick that cup back up and drink out of it because you don't know who dropped something in it. And if I don't know you, why would I be tasting your drink? I don't care if you're a celebrity or not. Because some stuff just don't make sense to me. I'm not going into your VIP session and you offer me some of your drink. No, you got enough money to run the drink around, tell the waiter to come bring us one.
Period.
Like, why am I drinking out your cup?
A
lot of stuff don't make sense. And then you could say, oh, you finally told your mama everything that happened. Okay, so what advice did your mama give? Because my mama wouldn't have said, okay, baby, everything. No, my mama like,
wait for something to be going to the we'll talk about it later. Like, no. Because then there need to be something wrong with your mama too. Something need to be said and done about your parent neglecting you. If that's what the heck happened. First off, why were you there? I'm still trying to get to that point. Why were you even there?
I mean, how could you see somebody being held against their will and you witnessed it and you ain't helped them get free?
Honey, you just as guilty as the party that you're speaking on. And like I said, I feel like this. However old you are now, past 21, as an adult, I feel like at this point, if he was to actually go down, or she was to actually go down, you need to do that time that you waited to let them know what the heck was going on, because you've been an adult for X amount of years.
My thing is, they said protect black girls. So the person who witnessed this shit and ain't say nothing all this time ain't protect not now one of them black girls that she alleging that they had against their will, drugs, abuse, and all of that.
No, y'all just got mad and want to speak out now. Mad for whatever reason, I don't know, but you're mad now. Now you want to speak out. It's mad.
I just feel I want people to get out this whole little emotional little thing that they get in. I mean, I really feel bad for people that, you know what I'm saying, have been abused and you know, as kids and couldn't do nothing to help it. And that trauma that they experience is going into their adult life. So then every time something happened or somebody say something happened, they get emotionally attached to it. They get
That's
wrapped up
true. That's not true.
I mean, I'm saying for the ones that do. For the ones that do.
I'm speaking directly. You know why? Because.
But let's rewind back though. You have to think about where you was at the beginning.
Who, me, or are you talking about them?
You, like when Surviving R. Kelly first came out. You really didn't pay attention to exactly what was said. You was caught up into the emotional part of it.
I was caught up only on the Aaliyah part. I wasn't even caught up on their ass. So it was me being a fan, honestly. But looking past that, when I look at I'm not gonna elaborate. When I look at my own situation as a child and things that I went through, I fucking told. Like, it was, I sang like a canary, and I was out of that situation by way of my dad and my grandparents. Like, I was out of there. Like, and I had to go back to that situation never again because it's a restraining order put in place. So it bothers me when people use that as a weapon. And that's why I couldn't at first. I hate to always tie everything back to R. Kelly, but I didn't agree with Tasha K at first because that's why she was feeling the way she was. I want to say so much more, but I just don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm conflicted, but anyway, let's just go back to this topic at hand. I don't agree with trying to play victim now because you've been reaping the benefits off of this for the longest. And I'm speaking from the first girl that came out. You've been reaping benefits and trying to use their name. You really was mad because you went on the show.
But let me ask you this. Did you see, what did y'all see where she's trying to sue T.I. and Tiny and Shakana for defamation?
My thing, you one came out.
So now I know you now y'all got to be playing with me now.
Because you just want money. And you want to say so bad.
Sis, if you want that bad, just say that. Dang.
Period. You don't got to on the bush.
That's what I'm thinking now, because I'm looking at this like you came out and said this man put a gun in your head. So you came out with some allegations on him. So when they come out and defend themselves because you still been around them and bringing your children around them and all of that, you saying that defaming your character?
I had a question. What was her point for coming out in the first place? Did they tip you off? Did they make you mad? What was the conversation? Because you wouldn't have been in contact with these folks after that happened. You wouldn't even have got bubbled up enough to even come out with that now.
You know what happened?
They haven't been in the media.
You know what happened? I can tell you what happened.
Go ahead.
They use our own people. It's so easy when you look at it.
When you say they, who do you mean?
Whoever want T.I. and Tiny, whoever want T.I., they know that the only thing they got to use our people, and they'll get the job done. Okay.
Well, sis messed up. Sis messed up being on her live though. I was on this particular live. Sis messed up because you sitting there saying that the baby missed men over there, and she said she missed her baby. She got to get her, but this is when the beginning of the pandemic started. So, sis, when are you gonna address that?
She don't have to address.
You went mad. You went mad then. Your child used to be over there.
She don't have to address none of that. If you ain't learned one thing, people can come out with a million lies and they ain't got to address it. We just watched the Sunset. Well, we been knew she was lying, but you just watch just a playback of her tell her story. Her story changed every time she spoke, and not one person really questioned her story. Nobody never questioned.
Every last one of them, Lisa Van Allen included, fucking Lizette Martinez included. Like, it's so this is what made me so mad when she want to bring R. Kelly into this conversation when it had nothing to do with him. Miss Players on All About the Tea. That bothered me because sis, you talking when you did your research, and Miss Monica, Miss All About the Tea herself. You know what I'm saying? Something she did the research, but you couldn't tell me no research. You telling me something that happened word of mouth that somebody freaking said out their mouth. No evidence, but you're gonna ignore the blatant evidence that these people are flip flopping.
No, listen. This what they do in the comments. I said a simple YouTube search will expose every last one of those girls that was on Surviving R. Kelly.
Period.
And then somebody gonna come back, gonna at me and say, "Is that court?"
Nigga, is this court?
They ain't even been court.
But y'all spent 2 minutes to listen to this BS.
They ain't even been charged yet, and you talking about is this court? I mean, y'all is on all of.
Let me tell you, you know the irony in that though. This ain't court. That's why they've been dragging this junk on for almost 2 years, because it ain't court and they ain't got no evidence. That's the funny part. That's the irony in it all. If he was so this monster, he would have been locked up, thrown away the key a long time ago. Stop playing with me with the idiot, man. Stop playing with me. The idiots in the back need to stop playing with me.
I'm not finna. I'm not. I just y'all. It makes me sick to my stomach that black men can get destroyed like this based on just allegation.
You know what? Starts my heart and soul. You're exactly right. I'm sick of them too. Let me tell you why. Because they're so educated but can't even speak their minds. I remember watching a particular live, and Players had a totally different outlook on something. And because Monica didn't like what she said, she basically made her feel bad about what she said in her thought process. And she went and retracted what the heck she had to say. Y'all are so educated, yet y'all don't have a mind of y'all own. I don't agree with Schoolboy. You definitely know you felt a way and you felt conflicted, but then you turned that junk around. I don't care what nobody say. You turned that junk around.
Yeah.
Thompson, you don't like people that do have herd mentality. Well, sis, you just exhibit your exhibit C on that panel. That display the same exactly, you know what I'm saying? Same exact behavior. Am I wrong? Trial and error, am I wrong? We watched it together. Am I wrong?
Yeah. It's concerning for me. It's concerning that, I mean, y'all don't have not a lick of evidence. Y'all just got people's statements. And y'all sitting there talking some held accountable, daytime up, prison, jail, guilty, tiny, T.I.
I moved ass freaking little documentary segment that y'all done put together with this girl rolling around on these clean ass sheets. And her moisturized, her hair was bomb. Her curls was popping too, I ain't gonna lie. This little mixed child that y'all want us to feel some type of way. Y'all not ever noticed that? I don't know if anybody else noticed that. But for our culture, especially when it comes to our products, and it's always the mixed person. It's never the 4C person. It's always the person type A and gotta be light skinned. And there's no shade to light skinned people because I love my people all shades, but it's always they use those people to prey on our emotions. Why? Because when it's that chocolate girl, she gets looked over. She gets looked over, and it's not that bad because she wanted that.
And let me tell you this, I got 4C, okay? They need to quit playing. I got 4C.
I'm not playing with none of these folks and them trying to play on the emotions. We're not doing that this time around. You ain't finna build it up because these people been saying how they like it in their bedroom, and whatever they do in their bedroom is their business. They're adults.
Let me tell you, what I don't like, and listen, y'all, we've been saying this forever. We was just waiting to see who was next, okay? We've been saying this since the beginning, following this this circus act that surrounding R. Kelly, okay? Now it's T.I. and Tiny. So here's the question: who's next? Because these folks be so silent in these streets. Y'all better start expressing y'all concerns with what they doing.
You gotta think about it, Spitfire. She also turned on Black China, who also had run-ins with T.I. and Tiny in their bedroom, right? Consensually, might I add. And it's so funny because she wanted to engage in the same activity. She don't want her big long legs.
Girl, that's ankles. Don't nobody want ankles.
Don't nobody want that popsicle on a stick, like pancake on a stick. I don't know. Nobody wanted her. And that's no shade to her. And I mean, because God forbid something happened, you know what I'm saying? That was a medical condition, I think, actually. So I'm going to take that back. Retract that statement. This never happened.
She ain't got no filter. You ain't got to retract. She be talking about every damn body. She
really do. Smoke. But that was never said from me. So we're just going to act like that never happened.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of
but you wanted to engage in those same activities in that bedroom, and you weren't invited, sis.
Listen, y'all. This is another problem I got. They trying to involve everybody else into this situation. They talking about Candy and Ty. They talking about Monica. They talking about what the girl LaToya Luckett and all of that. Like, why y'all trying to drag all of these other people?
Because they was on this show, The Family Hustle.
That ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
My thing is, we had thousands upon thousands tune in to the Candy show, want to be at the dungeon and witness stuff right up front. Y'all are freaks inside. It's okay. Let it be. Be free. Be freaky free freaks. Like, stop. It's okay.
And another thing is, when you want to speak, you want to speak and tell the truth as far as like presumption, like innocence and all of that stuff like that. Why people got to be super fans? Why it got to be, oh, y'all just fans of T.I. and Tiny? Oh, y'all just fans of R. Kelly. That's why y'all this that. No, right is right, wrong is wrong, idiot. Like,
that's because Tip helped that mayor get into her position. Also, as far as Black China Spitfire, they are no longer friends because Wendy went on there and lied, just blatantly lied and said that she messaged her saying she needed a place to stay and that she had nowhere to stay. So what China did, she went ahead and went on live with her music playing in the background, her own song that she was debuting, showing that she had the same exact stuff, her same home that she had since she was dating Rob Kardashian when she was still pregnant with Dream. She went on and sold all her cars that she still owned that were not rented, that were not by way of Tiger, like he was trying to come out there and say too. They did what they did. They did what they had to do. She never once called Wendy delusional self to say any of the above. I'm starting to, I don't know. I don't want to put that on her. I'm starting to wonder if it's something up there. Her elevator ain't going ding, and it's just a lot that's going on with her mentally. Because she's starting to say a whole bunch of lies on her show that she can't even get people names together no more. Like, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. I'm tired of, especially when people don't make sense like that. You got a platform to come on live television. Granted, everybody watching YouTube now, but you got a platform to come on live television and spew lies. You just mad because you wasn't invited to the party. Nobody wanted to see you with your legs up. But Method Man, and I think he would own something.
I mean, was that? Did he admit to that?
What?
That he actually slept with her like a
yeah, but he was saying nobody even had to know that. He basically was mad because you putting stress on his wife at that point. He admitted it, but I think he was on something. And yes, she still is crying over Kelvin. Spinfire, go look at my video on Kevin Hunter and Sharina, okay? And you tell me what you think in them comments. You tell me what you think in the comments, because your boy is spending her money from her little docu-series or whatever it is, her little documentary. He was waiting on it.
But
and then on Instagram, he is living his best life. His weird self.
Oh, child.
What they saying? They bring that old school saying back with his weird tail self. I hate people doing it. Why are they saying it now? That does not even come back out. You know that's what you said.
Who said that? Who said that? Because
there's a lot of people that's been saying it now. Her stinking tail self. Like how they used to say it back when you arguing with somebody when you was in kindergarten in the 90s. I can't. I don't need them coming back with it.
So listen. Do you think that they're going to like really like launch an investigation? Do you think that they're going to put charges on them?
I think it's going to be drug out because they don't have any hard concrete evidence. Nobody has concrete evidence because they've all made themselves out. So go against their own self by saying it was a consensual. Y'all approach these people.
But okay, Nicole, listen, that is so scary. Like, oh my God, it's so scary. Like,
but you know, Tip still got his grandma. I'm not his grandma. Oh Lord, I always say grandma. His mom looked young. But anyway,
so do y'all know how scary that is, though?
Diane can take over them kids too. But my point is, they shouldn't have to because at this point, there is no evidence for them to sit there and make it like these were monsters. Y'all want to do what y'all want to do in their bedroom. Y'all are looking for a check. Because guess what? At the end of the day, when they locked up, what is the end result that y'all looking for? Because y'all not going to get paid for this.
Listen, here's the scary part. When me just reading that article, when they mentioned a teenager, I said, oh, my Lord. Now, you already know where they're going with this.
Let me tell you, though, before I forget it, I already know where they're going with this. Because what y'all did was y'all put these allegations out there in hopes to be paid off. Y'all aren't expecting this to go as far as it's going. Y'all hoping somewhere along the lines they just pay y'all off so y'all don't have to get in court and get questioned. But guess what? Y'all gonna get ate alive in the stands. Period.
But I believe that it's already too far now.
It's too far to retract. So guess what? Like I just said, they're gonna get ate alive in the stands and we're looking stupid.
One of the accusers said that T.I. forced her to have sex with Nelly. I know you lying. I'm finna fall out. Listen.
So you bold enough and you scared enough to take some opinions and get away and not go tell the police?
Wait a minute. So I mean, what would he get out of? And I know people be
Watching
into
that.
I know that people be into kinky, like freaky type stuff. But what would he, God, get the words out my mouth for me because I'm trying to understand, like, what is he gonna get out of making you do it with Nelly? I mean, quit playing with me. They play too much. Oh, I got a headache. And people just take stuff like that and just run with it, Lord.
I mean, one of these women must have been somebody's little secret or something. Was in the room and nobody knew. And I can't.
Well, you got to think of, like, K. Nicole, like, to answer your question, if they get arrested and charged, they're gonna lose, like, their rights to the children, because it just looks like they just look like these evil freaking creatures. Okay.
Well, that's why I said Miss Diane or either Tip Mom or Miss Diane. I can't think of his mom name. Probably end up stepping in and taking over, but they shouldn't have to take on that load because, you know what I'm saying, they're grandparents at the end of the day. They're older. I mean, I just don't agree with how they're able to smear. You know what? I feel like that the victims and the so-called people that are being charged should be granted this. I don't know what to call it, because you know how it is with the Megan and Tory situation where Tory can't speak out, but Megan still can sit here and do this whole smear campaign. I feel like even on both parts, even on social media, it should be blocked. I know we have freedom of speech, but we do see, like, on Facebook platforms, and Facebook pretty much own everything at this point. They're able to silence people from talking about certain stuff. I feel like we should protect these kids' minds at the end of the day too. They shouldn't be tainted, because guess what? They say hurt people, and things like that can be generational and trickle down. If that's the case, who's to know? Like, my dad did this, I might be able to do this if that was to happen. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like they should be influenced and be able to see these things either about their parents, because at the end of the day, if they're presumed innocent at the end of the day, and it's actually that no charges happen or the charges get dropped, however it happened, those kids are still gonna have to live with these freaking things for the rest of their life. Kids picking on them. Oh, I heard about your mom and your daddy. Like, it's not fair.
It's not. And I did see that.
I had the kids alone on my kids' behalf. I'd be suing y'all blind, every last one of y'all. After I'm proven innocent, I sue every last one of y'all blind.
My thing is this, and I did see that he got dropped from the movie Ant-Man. Like, I'm just trying to understand. I'm trying to understand, like, do we really just get fired because people come out and accuse us of stuff? Like, I mean,
that's something that happened way before this. This has been years in the making. Like, literally, like 3 seasons of T.I. and Tiny something ago. So think about how many years back that is. That just bring me back to Bill Cosby, Little Bill, freaking The Cosby Show. All these educational Black shows that showcase Black families in a positive light, taken off air for what? Because they never display anything negative. Only questionable episode I saw was about the whole barbecue situation, the barbecue ribs one. But aside from that, you know what I'm saying? And that's just up for speculation because of what's been put out there, and it's not right. Point is, those shows educated us. Shut up about what? Anyway, those shows educated us, and I enjoyed them. I literally still watch Little Bill when I had Isaac. Okay, that wasn't any long ago. So I watched it with my kids, and I felt like it had a whole bunch of positive messages, real life situations, in those little. I bet both of y'all don't have a man. I'm married, sir. Or what?
See, you can't.
Oh, I forgot. I got a bippity boppity boo ranch. My bad. Oh, thank you, girl. Thank you. That's who I was for a second. I thought I was just a regular person on the panel. Y'all don't understand. This is my MF because don't play with me. I don't even address negativity like that, but we ain't doing that today.
Listen, I just had I had to just reel you back in, baby, because I just seen you.
I forgot who I was for a second. Like, hold up.
What's up, J-Rock? What's up? Listen,
DJ Rock, we was just talking about you before we even got on this live. We was just talking about you.
Yeah, we said we need to find that movie.
Yes. We're gonna have to watch it together. Maybe we need to do a viewing party with you. You can do a Zoom or something and share it with us or something, because here I don't know, like my husband, sometimes you can get the VPN to work, but sometimes Korea don't play that and you just can't get through it, and I haven't been able to find it.
Look, is it on Netflix or Hulu? Look, is that movie on Netflix or Hulu?
Accusations. Basically, when you got people like Shekinah to come out before they can come out, and kind of wraps that right on up. Like, she needs to be silenced. I can't get with her because I was just on her live last night, and I realized that she's a stone cold hater. So I feel like if you stone cold hate on a perfect stranger, I feel like you're capable of doing it to the very people that you're around. And she did what she did on purpose, and can't nobody tell me
that she did. I told you they use our own people. They listen. It was no reason why she got on her live. We all know Shekinah ain't gonna bust not a grape, okay? She got up there doing all that boss hog talking, and she said what she said on purpose. She said what she said on purpose to put that out there. Okay, Shekinah said it, then it must be some truth to what these other folks saying.
You know, you come back and retract it, they ain't gonna believe what you said the second time. They only gonna believe what you came out initially.
Right, because you said what you said. Like, you meant every word you said. She know what she was doing.
Mm-hmm.
I've been not a fan of Shekinah though.
He been not a fan of her. He ain't never liked her because she have this, I don't want to say ghetto because I have my side, but she got this like she's not aware of the world. Let me just tell you about this. Is so off subject. Well, not really. Let me tell you why she's a hater. So you always in fans' business, want to ask them questions, come on your lives and say this and say that about their relationship and what they got going on, for you to just tell them they ain't shit. They don't have nothing going on. I don't understand her purpose of her lives at all. She's a straight hater. But this girl came on there asking for some sound advice. She said she's a music, a music artist in the making. She's a writer, right? So she said she was writing songs for people and they didn't want to pay her what she was worth, and because she don't have notoriety and she's not a celebrity or whatever, like she shouldn't be paid like that, right? So Shekinah told her, "Well, I ain't no singer. I can't give you no advice." She said, "But you're a hairstylist. How was it for you when you first came up in the business before you became a celebrity hairstylist?" Well, we're in two different fields. I can't give you no advice about that, sweet. I don't know nothing about no singing. I don't know nothing about no music. But you've been around T.I. and Tiny. You've been in the inner works of the music industry. Stop playing. You did Future hair for years and still do. You can't tell me you don't know no simple ins and outs. I'd let her know, say, sweetie, you be paid for what you're doing. You're paid for your work and your time. Period. You shouldn't have, if they're asking for you to do some work for them and they're asking for your intelligence to be used for their songs. Your songs are great enough for them to redo. Then you're able to be paid without the notoriety, right? That's the same advice that Shekinah could have gave her, but you hating on her and then trying to make her look stupid amongst your dumb crowd. I'm sorry, they was dumb. Said some sisters trying to get on here to get famous and get shown. No, she's coming on and asking for advice because she telling these folks to ask them for advice while she piping high on her live. So
get famous from Shekinah,
girl. Exactly. When Shekinah mad because she wanted to get put on by Tiny and had a whole argument about it. And that's why T.I. didn't want her messing with her no more. Tiny continued to be a friend to her though. She should have left her at the door a long time ago.
That looks like that's part of the problem. It looks like most of the people who find themselves in these jammed up situations are too nice, too forgiving, and the same people that they forgive still burn them in the end.
And you have to realize everybody that you come up with can't go with you.
And them facts. Them big facts.
Because think about it, you've been doing all these celebrities hair and stuff. You conduct yourself like you still in the hood. You still got hood mentality. Maybe you belong in the hood. And that's okay.
Child. Let me tell you something.
Got DVD, how everybody live. Let's see. Hello. YouTube TV, Amazon Prime Video. Okay, so we can't watch no Amazon Prime together because remember what happened last time? It's gonna block it. So let's try YouTube TV. I'm gonna try YouTube TV. I wonder if we still got Hulu. I'm an ex DJ. We might still have Hulu on VPN. And Cinemax are doing it. I know we got Cinemax, so I'm gonna try that. But this is the thing, like I was saying, over here, certain stuff is restricted. I don't know why certain American shows and stuff I cannot watch, and it's so annoying. Look, I'm almost back home. Don't say that date. I'm almost back to the States, and I cannot freaking wait. I feel like I'm gonna be released free, okay? Because they restrict everything over here.
I know this off the subject, y'all. But
He
y'all
changed it.
On Friday, I'm going live, okay?
Mm-mm.
And we gonna celebrate my 1K subs, okay, y'all? I got some giveaways. I got some giveaways. Y'all coming?
I'm in there, and I bet I'll be treated differently. No discrimination, because I'm trying to win the money. Period. Now, if I win some, y'all, it's because y'all ain't beat me to it. So y'all better be in this comment because I'm coming for the money, cousin or not. Period. I'm gonna be a whole different person. Okay, I'm in for the money.
It's 12:47 noontime. Where she at?
Yeah, he finna go back in.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all. Now I told y'all. Y'all gonna be there or be square. Ain't that? Hold on. Be there or be square. Be there. I mean, what's the saying? I be messing up the sayings.
You right. It was right, but
Okay.
it's not no more. You know, you be having.
Be square. Be there like swimwear. No, that's not what.
No, bro. No, go to sleep, bro.
But anyway, yeah.
You saying you mean in there like swimwear? That sounds
in there like swimwear. Yeah, but listen, for real, back to business though. But I just want to tell y'all, we're gonna do a celebration Friday.
Money.
So
money.
I mean, y'all can miss out if y'all want to. I mean, I ain't gonna be mad.
She giving away gifts too. I just hope she include like certain specific gifts for the men. Maybe the men just probably do the money, but she got some women's gift stuff too. So if y'all don't be there, I know I will, cause I'm in for the money. Okay, y'all gotta wait and some pay attention to. If y'all go back and rewatch some of her lives and stuff, her videos, my cousin messed them sayings up all the time. It's so sad.
I'm sorry.
It's so sad.
I'd be under a rock or something. Okay.
No, I don't know. The rock nigga hit you in the head. You be mixing stuff that don't even make sense. I'm like, wait, what?
Well, we had a whole argument because I said drinking like a fish.
I don't remember that. Look, you just said so much stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where it be going up there in your head, but she be mixing together saying, I'm like, no, bro. Like, no. Why I can't play Sweet and Sassy? Look, man, I'm in a whole nother country. So if I make it to their live before y'all do, and I just get entered in the draw, then I can get the money because I get the money. Okay.
I'm be overlooking her, y'all.
That'd be playing.
I'm just playing.
That's not right. I just feel like personally that's not right because I'm gonna be at a totally different time. What time you gonna be going live?
I'm gonna do it around this time, so I know you'll be woke.
Quit sassy. Okay. Family can't win. Cool. We're going on a trip when I get back anyway in just a few more weeks. So you just buy my food and my drinks for a day. If I win
whole day?
For the whole day. You asking me to cook. That's the least you could do.
I cut the vegetables.
No, I don't need to do that. That's what DJ for it. And I'll admit, I don't need nobody in my way in the kitchen anyway. I just want to pay for my drinks, and you can babysit me one of those nights that we on the strip. That's what I'm
Girl,
saying.
you gonna get one shot of aristocrat, whatever that cheap liquor is.
No, don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. I ain't trying to be fried. I'm trying to be out there.
Girl, you gonna be laying on the sidewalk.
I'm not. Well, if you allow me to lay on the sidewalk, I can't trust you no more.
Listen, I'm telling you. Okay, I'll be contradicting myself. I won't let you lay on the sidewalk.
You probably would, but it's all right. I'm paying attention. Singing is doing more damage than good. She's a little slow. Who?
Yeah, K Nicole, what I miss, girl?
You taking me those kids will get picked up and they had to deal with their peers. Man, their peers are gonna eat them up, even if it ain't true. Think about how R. Kelly kids feel. Everywhere Buku goes, she gotta freaking address this mess, and her dad ain't even been convicted of nothing yet. Just from you putting it out there alone. Oh, you talking Shekinah. Let me tell you, she did it, like I said, she did it on purpose. Yeah. And I'm going to take her little oompa loompa looking stuff on the rock.
Look, K Nicole, she ain't even slow. I believe that this is something that's planned. Because when you think about it, it made no sense why the Sabrina girl just up and came on the scene and saying that the man put a gun to her head. And then after that, a gun to her head turned into victims of sexual abuse, kidnapping, drugging, and all of that. Like, this was planned. And people think that we crazy when we see that and say that, but this stuff be planned. And they use...
Why would Shekinah come out and say, let's just say, because think about it. Oh, girl, she said, Shekinah said, let's just talk about how you was one of the people that was recruiting the little girls. She said it specifically, right? On purpose. Put the bug out, right? But think about this. If she's accusing this man of putting a gun in her head and she can have some proof that he did other things, the Peterson girl will get immunity, Lisa. Okay?
But listen at this and think about how they'll do this. So we already know Shekinah cry at the drop of a dime. So they're going to subpoena her. She's going to have to testify. Then she going to be up there sitting there crying. And then she's going to say, he did it. And then she going to come back and say, she going to do just what one of them twins did. Oh, they made me do it. They badgered me. And I just thought that that's what I seen. And that's what she going to do.
But she already said she ain't seen none of those activities.
But she already said that she did. I mean, you get what I'm saying? It's like... So it's just like, it's a game they're playing. All this stuff be strategically done, and it's easy. The only thing they got to do is come to the right people for a little small piece of change. They up for it.
And guess what? That's why she gonna still be in that same rundown house that she got, trying to get fame off of Shamar, the one with the back problems, and everybody else that she hang around just because they be popping for the moment. And make it like she better than... She had to be around folks so she feel like she better than Ann too.
But listen at this, Sweet and Sassy. You talking about somebody putting a gun to your head? They better pull that trigger. Look, somebody put a gun to her head. She took her children around the same person who put a gun on her.
And he was still Uncle Tip.
You see what I'm saying? And then she trying to say that that Tanya defamed her character because she posted the picture. I mean, you let your children go with him after he pulled a gun on you. Like, come on now.
No, she didn't defame your character. She defamed the fact that you out here trying to get famous off that crap and showed you that you're a liar. How much would you want to bet Sabrina, Lisa Van Allen, Gerald? Oh, you just saying a lie right now, all on. You better bet it. I count down 3, 2, 1. I bet you it's... I bet you was
J Rock, because guess what? Lisa Van Allen was on her post so fast. You hear me?
It just
I support you, sis. Girl, sis. Never mind.
My thing is, by you supporting her, if you actually supported her and cared about her, you would have stayed over behind all of her posts because you just discredited her immediately. One Tim say expeditiously. You done took all credibility, sis. Just opening your mouth. You should have just stayed off the block.
On a serious note, though, for real, I am not no super fan. Let me tell you, I know T.I. He is known for a lot of songs. I promise y'all on the one song I can think of off the top of my head is Rubber Band Man. That's the only
Stop.
song I can
Stop.
think. I'm dead serious. That's the only song
You
I
know
can
what
think of.
song I can think of for our folks on here?
What?
Whoa, baby, could you learn? Could you learn to love a trouble man with him and Kels? That song DJ said for the day, let it go hard. I'm telling you. Bro, listen to it.
I don't even know if I
You
heard that
probably
song.
gonna heard it. DJ play that song every time you're in the car. I don't know why he play that because my thing is you're not from the hood, sir. You're not from there. But anyway.
I think I just have to get that disclosure because time somebody be speaking in defense of what's right, people swear up and down that you're a super fan.
No,
I
I
can't
know
even tell you.
I watched that show. I enjoy their family. I ain't no super fan though.
Right. I'm not a super fan. I promise you, like I'm not.
That's just like that list came out with the Epstein list or whatever, and they was talking about Beyonce and stuff was on the list. No, I'm not a part of the Beehive, but I just find it highly unlikely that she was there for those reasons. But I don't know how people do it and get down their personal life. You know what I'm saying? All I'm saying is the difference between all of these cases. That man case had full evidence.
Yeah.
Period. If you don't find the evidence within a year span, drop that shit. Let it go. Let it go.
Man, I mean, with that whole Epstein case, I mean, they walked out that man's house with trash bags full of evidence.
Man, that was a whole nother situation. And I feel some type of way because I still feel like, yeah, I don't feel like he gone. I feel like he on one of his little expensive islands, honey, because his money was different. His money was set up different. I've never heard of money like that. Anybody have a $77 million just one of your apartment home building? I don't know what that was, okay? That's different.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all like this. These celebrities, they better rally up and come with a master plan because you don't know who next. And
Look, Sweetie Sassy said she met Tip through her ex-husband. He's really down to earth, right? Well, it'd be so funny if her ex-husband was Matt. You remember Matt that you used to talk to?
oh, yeah.
Lord.
Oh, y'all. I got one more thing to say about All About the Tea, okay? So somebody was in her comment section, y'all, and they said that T.I. and Tiny tried to get them to come in their VIP section.
And she wanted them to come on her free
And
live.
she seen that comment and she was like, oh wow, reach out to me, contact me. Join this live. We would like to hear your story. See, that's the fucking
DM me
problem
on
right there.
Instagram if you can't get on here. DM me on Instagram so I can send you the link to this live. I would love you to come on. I would love to go back and hear what she got to say because it's only gonna be word of mouth.
She's not gonna come on though. That's the thing. But that's the problem. I told you, like, I promise you, when she came out with them little, when Sabrina came out with them little stories of these folks telling their stories and all of that, I knew right then and there. I knew that there was going to be a whole domino effect.
But look though, I'm ready to see because I don't know if you guys caught that on Tasha K community post where she posted the picture that she was at the Expeditiously studio, right? So she knows some ish. And y'all don't pay if y'all pay attention. She said she spoke with Sabrina ahead of this all coming out and told her not to come out with the information that she was giving her. And guess what? She went ahead and did it. And Tasha K said, them was false narratives anyway. These was false accusers. So you coming out, putting out people's stories that never even existed. You look stupid, sis. And I feel like that's why she been so quiet. So now these other people got to come out and she going to let them take the bait because she ain't really got much to say at this point. Drops mic. Stupid.
Look, I don't think I can say
You look stupid.
Oh, y'all, I thought about this. So,
man, oh, Tanya Campbell. My thoughts exactly. The same folks. Okay.
Listen, I was was just talking to Bree today about this. I mean, what's that, today or yesterday? So they giving these COVID vaccines or whatever.
That was
right?
yesterday.
So tell me this. So all these people that they let out due to the pandemic, I need y'all to rally their ass back up, get them shots, and send their ass back to jail. Everybody who been convicted already, send that ass back.
Say that. You better say that. Ain't tell them get back in there and sit down.
Look,
get back
throw
in
that
there.
ass back.
In a circle.
Throw that ass in a circle.
Stop. No. Like,
I mean, am I wrong?
Good night, Kate Nicole.
Have a good night. I got work in the morning too, but I still got some time. Listen, I do. I mean, do y'all agree? I think they need to throw that ass back. I'm just saying.
She said that TikTok shot for Nathan. I agree. I ain't doing that.
I mean, shit, they ain't got no choice. I wouldn't leave. I mean, these people were convicted. They were found guilty. Like, this ain't no pre-trial. These people were found guilty, and they're out due to a pandemic. I'm leaving them the pandemic back in the jail with the shots. Like, I don't understand.
Period. It shouldn't be no excuses no more. Because my thing is, Harvey should be under the jail and buried under there and buried under the next level of the land and the next trust. All of that.
Here's my thing. They don't reference why. Okay, somebody being accused of something, right? Mm-hmm. Why y'all ain't referencing a person that been found guilty of it? Why y'all referencing a pre-trial person?
Oh, you better say it.
I mean, y'all sitting on this platform. Y'all got a large platform.
Somebody. They about to R. Kelly. They about to Harvey Weinstein somebody.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's still wrong.
I got to answer your question. Because they were found guilty and they can't find these people guilty.
But what I'm saying is, y'all love to try to compare everything to R. Kelly. But what I'm saying is this. He ain't even been a trial yet or found guilty. So why you can't say, why y'all couldn't be like, because y'all feel like T.I. and Tiny guilty. Why y'all just couldn't be like, now that's the Harvey Weinstein stuff right there. Oh, that's the Epstein shit right there. Why y'all couldn't say that?
Because those people have blatant evidence and was found guilty. These people they talking about, they can't even put no evidence on it to say they like them.
You know, I listen. If they go drag, I'm telling you, these folks better start speaking up. The same look. All the celebrities, they better stump this pavement. Y'all better act regular for a day and do some protesting around this whole. But for
all them people sitting there saying that T.I. ain't never been so quiet in his life, he had already spoken out. That's one thing it's bittersweet. I don't know how to really feel. I'm conflicted in my emotions when I say this. Because on one hand, I wish Kels would have spoke out more, but on the other hand, I feel like it did him justice because can't nobody wrap him up in much. Like they're trying to hold on to certain stuff, but it's all semantics, right? But in T.I., we know him to be very outspoken, and he already said what the F he said. So I feel like he don't have to even elaborate more than what he have to elaborate that he's already done. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he said his piece, and if you didn't like what he had to say, that's on you. But he said what he said.
I mean, what they want him to say, because if he say anything now, then now he gonna be intimidating witnesses. I mean, intimidating the people now.
Period. Like I say, he already intimidated the system because alone he drove that train. He want Joe Biden. He needed Joe Biden. Okay. And like I said, and he helped push that, and I feel like it's a whole nother political agenda with that. I don't feel like it's so much with Kels. I feel like Kels is more so music politics, not necessarily like government politics. I feel like this more so government politics. But I don't really like speaking on politics, y'all. So yeah,
that's very unfortunate.
Right, period. Because if you want, and the only way you're gonna get enough is if you invited. And I feel like that's how everybody else that got in their bedroom got in there. They wanted to see what they was about. They heard about Tip and his big tip, okay? And a lot of people wanted to be a part of that because it was all over the internet. I.e. Black China, Bernice Burgos. What's the girl at the restaurant? And so many people that willingly wanted to be a part of that bedroom activities. And guess what? They gave them the invite. They're grown, consenting adults. And I don't see anything wrong with them in their frisky life. Candy can be all the. Can we please talk about Candy, the dungeon little party she threw on Real Housewives of Atlanta? Can we please talk about it? Can we talk about Bolo for a second?
Baby, don't get me started.
Hey,
Baby.
why my mother-in-law, my stepmother-in-law, why she said she trying to get Bolo booked for her 50th?
Can tell her to invite me. Ooh.
You got a tour with her, so I'm think she's gonna invite.
Damn. What she should have
got a tour with her by Kel. You ain't gonna get no invite to that. Dang. But that girl had me hollering because they was really all the women on there. All them AKAs was ready to go skilly on Bolo. They was all in her comments, ready to book it. I sure gave her the link to the page too. But Candy displayed her freakish ways, and I enjoyed the way she hosts. Period. She seemed like a vibe. I feel like that showed more her personality. I know a lot of people don't agree with being that free, but I feel like when you're grown, you can't tell another grown person what to do. And all these people in these chats and then these people sitting there saying they wrong for this and they wrong for that are acting like a whole bunch of Kenyans. That's what I see. A whole bunch of Kenyans. Oh, y'all hear that? That sounds really close. That's a plane, you guys. I live right. Yeah, I don't need to let y'all know that. Anyway, so I just feel like there's nothing wrong with showing that side of you, or not even showing your side, just having that side to yourself. Not necessarily displaying it to the world. I feel like that's for you to choose, but it's not up to people to judge what you do in your bedroom in the comfort of your own home or whatever place you may have rented out to stay in with your own money. If the people came, they came. And they came. Okay? Please don't let that go over your head. This
Listen.
has some anything is that these people have no problem coming back for seconds. Man, what? And want to still try to be a victim. That's what I can't come. If you came back for seconds one time, I don't want to hear you were a victim.
I don't want to hear. I got to be honest with you, and this may sound just real like insensitive. I don't even want to hear your story.
I don't.
Period.
It's not that sensitive. You went back for seconds. Stop being greedy. You might have bitten off more than you could chew.
It ain't even if they let it. Social media will destroy a person. Period. It don't even have to be. You don't have to give them permission.
You can never win with social media. The internet is undefeated. Period. So even him speaking out is being looked over. I bet you it's probably not even spinning in the algorithm because everything else. This is why I be telling y'all. We have to be part of the balance. We have to put out our content. We can't just be in these comments. We can't just be having all these brilliant opinions in these comments. And there's no shade at all. I'm telling you guys, speaking directly to each and every one of you, you guys be having some insight out of this world that makes sense. A lot of y'all have been in this whole on this Kale's journey from the jump. Use your platform. If you are on here commenting right now, you have a platform. You're able to make videos. You don't have to be on camera or none of that. But speak your truth and what you have witnessed on these streets and saturate things because at the end of the day, we have to balance the playing field. It has to be fair. If it's not fair, if it's not spinning in the algorithm by the tons, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people, then it's just going to be oversaturated with people that was able to lie on this person. And then that's going to trickle down to the other people. You know what I'm saying? Even still, look at what happened to him right now. He spoke out for Kels a little bit, but you didn't speak out enough. Or, hey, maybe this might be happening because he did speak out for him. But maybe if more men spoke out and more people spoke out with the situation going, going towards like showing up there's evidence that these people were lying, then maybe this wouldn't be able to happen. Maybe people would be more afraid to come out with lies. Because I feel like you should be brave and come out when it's your truth and you know this to happen to you. But people are now being brave to come out with lies, and that's not cool.
It's not. Then they're trying to train us to just believe what the person say because the person said it and they a black woman and we supposed to stand behind black women and not question them and not, you know what I'm saying?
Right, Megan.
Wait a minute. Okay, you keep I just thought about it like an hour ago when I said something like that. You said Megan. You talking about the stallion, right?
The pony, yeah.
I'm so weak. But yeah, yeah, that's another thing too. Um,
Separate her from her music, by the way. I love her music. I know all her songs. She lit. But her mentality outside of that in real life, like she ain't got no common sense. None of that. She lack it all.
I'm all for again due process. So I'm sorry. I don't care who it is. A man, woman, white, black, purple, green. I don't care. You can't just come and tell me that something happened to you and I'm just gonna run with it. I'm sorry. It has to make sense for me. And
Right.
it hadn't been making sense lately. It just haven't.
Able to say whatever they want to.
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't believe Tori guilty either. I'm be honest. I just said what I said. I'm sorry. I feel like we need to be questioning the other people that was in the car that was mad because you was on their man. And they was so quick to try to clear their name because they was your friend. But hey, just take the rap me. I was mad. You was messing with my man, so you know what I'm saying? I had to do what I had to do. But just say it was him because we cool.
Man, Tori said something that made the most sense. Like the most sense. How you gonna say I shot you when your back was turned?
He shot me. That's just what it is. He shot me.
But
Tori,
how
that
you know that to be true? And
she
let me
don't
tell you, I like Megan. Don't get me wrong. I like her. I like her music. But
right.
how she moving out here in her personal life with these men, baby?
Very questionable.
Yeah, you. I don't know. She may be part of the problem. I'm just saying.
Man, her music is fire. Like you can't. I mean, like sis is fire. I mean, granted she is dating partisan women. I think she write her own music. Let me stop. But point is, I can't get with you outside of your music because right now you got us all looking stupid out here, and then you have people like us that just want to see due process be granted, and we're unbiased in the situation and get bashed for having an opinion that don't match up with hers. I don't feel like that's fair.
Which live when she was the live that she did a few days after party kicked the bathroom door in, or did she do another
She's
live?
just taking her form when she had, or with or the other one when she had the Star Trek hairstyle.
Man, she listen, she wrong for that bang. But the fact that you just gonna like not address the fact that you was in the bathroom with your homegirls with the door closed and he bust down that motherfucking door, like you ain't gonna address that. You just gonna say, yeah, that's your man, and then he buy you all this stuff for Valentine's Day and you good.
I want to know what was happening in the bathroom.
That part I
We
don't know.
always never know the full story with her. We always gotta know. Granted, she not entitled to put out any of her personal business. We are not obligated to know everything. I know,
Wait a
but
minute. How did I miss this? So she was on Party Live and she was clowning.
I ain't seen that. I'm gonna have to go look.
I ain't see that. Look, what was she clowning for? Was she drunk?
Earlier, they've been saying she been on that booger sugar. I ain't
Girl,
seen.
girl, don't be talking about shit. Some shit on that booger sugar.
I hope she ain't got no. I'm saying. I hope not. She too pretty for that.
Ooh girl, this
check it
industry
out.
is a MF. You hear me, baby? You get sucked up in it and spit out.
And you start sucking stuff up your nose to cope. I don't agree with it, but hey,
We was talking about Meg Thee Stallion.
I
Oh,
got
she
it.
was drunk.
Tell a shout out to my.
Mm-mm.
Okay, well
Somebody
she
who
always
said that.
she been driving that boat now.
Somebody said that she been
I
drinking heavy.
let me go look.
Somebody did say she been drinking heavy too. They
I
did
think
say
it's
that.
her life with her personal though. Like she be going through a whole bunch, and then honestly, she ain't getting her way with this whole Tory situation. She ain't getting the sympathy that she want behind it.
I mean, again, it got to make sense to me. I be having questions. I think my line of work be making me question so much stuff, and I come off a certain type of way that I
Yes,
don't mean to come off as, but I just can't help it. My job consists of me asking probing questions. So with that being said, I can't just take what you say and be like, oh, okay. I be like, oh, we finna go to the store. What store you going to? The one down the street. Which one, on the left hand or the right hand side? Like I be needing to know. Sometimes I be asking questions about stuff that be so not important, and I still be asking those questions. Like it come off as nosy, but I be want to know.
it is what it is. Who
But
am I?
hey,
Thug, Miss, you better respect me. Why the freak is she still relevant? I can't.
who?
Kaya. I like Kaya though. She be having me so weak.
You remember when Kaya was on that show and she
I
on,
knew
on
it.
that on that rap show, and they said they had to write their own rap, but she came with a rap she had
She
and
did
all that.
write it though. I ain't like how they did her with that though, because she did write it.
Okay, it wasn't. She had to write something new. How you gonna write something you already put out? That them rhymes was saying hard though. I
Hold
think.
on. You ain't gone. Everyone. Why? I promise you, they be sitting there knowing what to put in my shit. Oh, excuse my language, my stuff. Immediately, her and Kels popped up, and I ain't never seen it. I feel sorry for all the women that done been raped and molested. Thank the Lord, my mama didn't play that. I didn't get to stay the night at nobody's house. Nobody cousins one coming to stay the night at ours. We couldn't go. My mama was a queen. You ain't gone. Everywhere she went, we went. All three of Carol Belinda Chambers churn went with her. Bitch, are you gonna stay home and watch your motherfucker self? Don't dot my door. Call me when you get out of school, key around your neck, K ass in the house, lock the door, fix you some eat, don't go outside till I get home. I catch
Yeah,
outside.
that's my net, my bad. Mm-hmm.
Outside anyway and played. But we made sure that house was cool when we was back in the house by 4:45 because we knew we might have went back outside and played. Okay. My mama ain't play that bullshit by staying at nobody's house. Not no uncle, not no aunties, not no cousins, not no friends. None of that. You wasn't going. Let's start right there.
I know that's right.
I feel sorry for I want to hear the whole thing. I'm gonna have to find it. And I think she said, I don't feel sorry for all of them. I don't feel sorry for them either because they lying about their age.
I mean, I don't know. I remember having that big lump in my throat because I wanted to go somewhere and the answer was no.
Yeah, I remember having that lump in my throat too because you was picking and choosing when I could go outside. But you know,
all for the good.
no, because sometimes you'll let me go outside and the next minute you be ready to snitch your tail. That's because you be mad at me about something. Or because I didn't want to clean up the kitchen because you definitely could have did it. But
Girl,
hey, you're not there.
quit lying.
I'm not lying.
Yes, Julius, you're a liar. Now listen, it was all for if I let you ran free out here in these streets, you'll be okay.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't.
You'll be another Geronda around here.
First off, you know I'm not even that. I'm not that type of person. And can we please clarify that? She is not the same age as me. Like, we're not the same age. I don't care what she say. We're not the same age.
Be around here skipping school.
I would never skip school. The one time I tried to skip school, I went back and told my teacher, I only did it because they said it was National Skip Day. I didn't know we had to come to class. And I looked stupid at Davis, okay? I didn't think we actually had to be there. I thought it was a big thing. So, you know what I'm saying? Everybody else was doing it. Nobody, I'm like, surely y'all looking for all these kids that's out here leaving the school. But I'm like, if everybody doing it, obviously it's a regular thing. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm going. But then you start hitting them on the intercom talking about how folks getting suspended. So I brought my behind back. I brought my bad tail self back.
Listen, I remember when we had a field trip in high school, and so we supposed to went to a college to visit a college, but instead of visiting a college, me and my supposed to be friend, we had left school and we was going somewhere else. So she's
Mhm.
supposed to went to go see her boyfriend, and I
What her
was
name start with?
G,
Oh gosh.
and I went to go see my little honey, and
Was she going to see somebody name that started last name start with R?
no, I don't know whoever she was going to see. Obviously, they stood her up. So she didn't drop me off because she was a friend that had the car in high school. So she didn't drop me off at the dude house or whatever. And y'all, that heifer went back to school, and then and she didn't come back and pick me up.
Yes, it's called National Cut Day. Yes, wait, where is Sweet and Sassy from?
It's called National Skip Day.
It was called Cut. It was called Cut in school at Davis. It definitely was National Cut Day.
Listen, y'all, that girl left me and went back to school. So I'm calling her phone, she ain't answering. So sometimes I said, "What period we in?" I look and see what period we in. So I call in the classroom and like her mama. I'm like, I'm like, I
So you
said,
gonna get her in trouble had she not been there.
I
That
just
both were shady.
I called the classroom. Yeah, I called the classroom. I say, can I speak to, whatever her name is? Then he gonna say, yeah, hold on. I said, this instant. I ain't at the motherfucking school. I said, hold on. Hold on. I said, if she gonna get on the phone, I said, so you went back to school? She gonna say something. Yeah, I came back to school. I ain't want to get in trouble. Oh, so you just dropped me off and you ain't come back and get me. You said, forget me. I'm just gonna get in trouble.
Right. Then what if you needed to leave because you didn't want to get caught at the person's house?
That's so dirty. I just couldn't believe that. I ain't even go back to school. Yeah, that was a very funny moment.
I'm so weak. I'm done with you. I'm done with her. Cause I told you, ain't her toes been trifling all her life. I ain't never trust her.
I ain't even gonna. I can't even tell you the other time why, cause that's for my story time.
Man, okay, so you need again. Matter of fact, you need to put that in this link. The link in the description when you go back and edit this live. Put the link in the description so people can actually go to it because when you drop this tea about the break, hey, oh my gosh. So I done told her she need to tell this story a million times now. I know if y'all have been on our lives, y'all done heard me tell her she need to tell this story now. Trial and error. I ain't gonna just come out and just say it, but her ass was in an involuntary polygamous relationship for years. For years, bro. Like, and I know it's so bad. Like, you don't even realize when you in it. But it's what it was. Like, when you really think by definition, she was in a polygamous relationship, so she was okay with it. She liked her space anyway. I cannot wait for y'all to hear her story though.
Listen,
her sister wife, bro. I can't wait. And it's stories galore. It's stories galore. So y'all gotta subscribe to her Socket to Hide page because it's gonna go down, and I'll be watching it like y'all. I know everything that did happen because I basically was there, but it's like a movie. I'm telling you, need to write a book because that relationship alone is a whole chapter series, honey. It is
man, what?
the girl that had to fight somebody pregnant, the little sister wife. Y'all gotta just tune into that. It's gonna be a movie. It's sad but funny. If we can laugh about it now, but at that moment, it was not funny. Promise you, sis, we wanted to hurt sis because like you just don't do certain stuff, especially nobody pregnant.
Listen, maybe listen. Only thing I can say is if I knew today what I knew then, never. Okay.
Yeah, right. You knew for days on end afterwards. So you pick and choose. You was cool with just say you was cool with being a sister wife, sis.
No. If I knew now what I knew then, I would have never. Okay.
But when you knew, you continue to know. And
I
you was
didn't know because I was naive. You better stop playing with me.
It's okay. It's okay.
Listen.
Because look, you got so many experiences that I learned from in that moment.
I'm being honest with you. Back then, like you would think that a person would know, but when you're naive and you think you in love and you think that person got your best interest at heart because y'all just got this special kind of relationship, you don't be seeing that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, and I ain't said it was one word. It was one word, one key word. Well, not one word, but he told me one thing, and that made me stick around for a long time. That nigga said, be patient. Be patient with him because he was gonna be with me. I just needed to be patient.
In the world, you was the most patient person I ever seen.
He said be patient because he was gonna be with me, but he had to figure, you know what I'm saying, some stuff out. And the bitch was patient, okay? I was real patient.
Here we are, 12 years later. 12 years later.
You said 12 years.
Kiki 12.
She 12, but I went with him. Why she 12 now?
And from the beginning to now, well, shoot, that's technically 13 years later.
You know what? The sad part is it's 13 years later, and guess what? 13 years later, and I promise y'all, he's still doing the same thing he was doing way back then.
And sis, one of the sister wives is still hanging on. Honey.
Ooh, listen, I'm talking about hanging on strong.
She should have bodybuilder arms. How she been hanging on?
Shoot, she been hanging on 18
I'm
years.
done. She said that right. If I knew what I know now, my kids would have a different father.
Period.
Look,
period.
Bro, that's so sad.
Listen, I don't even want to. I ain't even gonna tell nobody how. You gonna
tell you if you gonna be transparent, sis. I told you. You start telling that you gotta be transparent because at that point you gotta have to explain some things because it ain't gonna. You gotta make it make sense, all right? Because otherwise you just look crazy out here.
The girl be looking so crazy. Look, do y'all want this story time? No, like I can't make this up.
I'm telling you, it's a bit much. It's a bit much,
but it's a lot. But listen, one thing about it, I promise you, I wouldn't never shame. I wasn't shame of what I had going on. I was so proud. I was so dumb.
I had get a worst advice.
I was a proud.
I just wanted my cousin to win, y'all. I was so dumb. I was young. And I root her on. I just want her to win. Cause like, oh, what's she not gonna do? I guess it's y'all man. I had the worst advice ever. I guess it's y'all man, sis, cause period, you ain't lose it. Like
look, and that's how it was. It was almost like you stay around so long because you don't want to be the one that lose when the whole time.
Not them glory days. You know, they be stuck in them glory days. They swear they that nigga. And then they got to go back and revisit them glory days just to remind themselves that they them niggas, you know. It be like that.
Child. Babe, I was holding on.
Don't let no female find her glory day. Day, not days, just day. It's a wrap.
I was like, baby, hold on to me.
Oh, he was holding on as long as you let him.
Period.
As long as you let the other hand be free so he can hold on to something else. That's all it was.
Listen,
That's what I say. Involuntary polygamous relationship. I can't wait till she elaborate because it's way more than what we still and talk about on this surface level conversation.
listen.
This is very scratching the surface.
That be talking some sis, you need therapy.
Oh, you definitely, I definitely, you probably still should get the therapy for it because that's a lot to be going through. That the house the house situation, the pulling up at the house situation, the break situation, the grocery store situation, and finding out that y'all both was, with child. All these situations um are definitely to be I think you need to sit down in somebody's chair, not Marie's, business, but somebody's chair is definitely calling for you. Don't you hear it calling you?
No.
The therapy chair is
No.
calling for you. I can hear it calling you.
Oh, but you know, therapy is not a bad thing though. Therapy,
It's not. We need to normalize that as a
it's
people.
therapeutic. I promise you. Like for real, I did.
Therapeutic.
It is. I did. I told you that I was saying like a therapist or whatever. Girl, I enjoyed sitting down with somebody that didn't know me, that didn't have no opinion on that. And I said, because they ain't know the person I was talking about.
Mm-mm.
That felt good.
Point is, though, it's definitely needed. It might be to be continued. Then we gotta go into a whole nother place with somebody else with you, honey.
Oh
Because
Lord. I mean, what? I mean, before,
the hammer and the nail.
listen. What time it is?
It's about time for me to get ready so I can get ready to pick up Isaac. But
Yeah, we've been on here. We've been on here an hour and 18 minutes.
been on here an hour and 32 minutes.
Oh, it just updated because I unlocked my phone. An hour and 32 minutes. Yeah, it's time to wrap this thing on up. Let me tell y'all though. Make sure y'all go subscribe to the burner page. I'm sure y'all probably already subscribed. The ones that's on this live right now. Just
Yes,
make sure.
if y'all haven't helped me get on to this 1K, it's gonna be a movie when I get to my celebration as well. And make sure y'all tune in this Friday. Your girl is tuning in so I can have my free meal and my free drinks when we hit that Orleans. You feel me? I'm gonna be there. I'm not gonna participate in the actual thing, but I'm participating low key. It's gonna be a special one set aside for me if I'm on time and if I'm first. And I'm just gonna give y'all a hint. If you first to comment and like that particular live, you in on the money. That's the first tip. I don't know
How
why
you
she ain't
gonna tell them
like
how to?
that.
How you gonna tell
I'm
them how to?
sorry. I can get it. I can get these folks a hint because I know they ain't finna get that before me. Y'all ain't about that. Like I got my notification bell on. Do y'all got y'all notification bell on? Because I got mine on. I
Oh,
don't know.
sweet and sassy.
Know the
Sweet and
game.
sassy before you get off.
She
Like
said therapy did not help me.
listen, let me tell you. It really didn't. I mean, it really
How you
didn't
gonna
help.
say therapy is a good thing? It was therapeutic, but then you say don't help.
Because listen, I'm telling you, it felt good to talk to somebody. Like I could talk to you, but you know everybody who I'm talking about. So you gonna have an opinion on the people I'm talking about. But when I sat down with that therapist and I was just sitting here talking about childhood and stuff that bothered me and whatever situations that I experienced, he didn't know me or the person I was talking about. And even though he went to school and he was trained to say the right shit, he said the right shit, okay?
Okay, so who helped you more, the therapist or me?
Um,
You can be honest.
Wait a minute. I know you fucking lying. I had projectile diarrhea and vomiting due to food poisoning, and the diarrhea is chronic. Baby,
That's
you better go
the
get you
booty
some
hole hurt.
Imodium.
Sound like
What?
the booty hole hurt.
Look, booty too hot. But
Sound like
anyway,
you sound like one of these alleged accusers. I'm just
hey
saying.
Tori, you always
Tori
be coming
said,
in late. I
okay.
thought I'd be late.
Now Tori be up late night. Tori be up late.
Listen, That's disturbing. Let me. I'm not
Can I
gonna
delete
play.
it? Can I delete it? Can I bippity boppity boo?
Girl, I can't be playing. Quit playing with
Booty
me.
hole problems. You hidden, sir, ma'am, whoever. You in that
Then
picture.
your profile picture looks scary. Quit playing
It's
with me.
30. It look like you pushing.
Look at the. I don't even know what the name say. The hell? They play too much. But anyway, Tori Love, girl, where you been?
It's been a long day. I'm just kidding. Tori, you be up so late. You and like who was that? Somebody else. But y'all be when it be sleep hours, y'all be up. Tori was up making a wig the other day. Putting in work.
Listen, can I call in? Why that name
Where
look
you
so
come from?
familiar? What jet fly
Where you
leak?
come from? Sir, long time no see.
Jet fly. Why that name sound familiar?
Because that's the one that never mind.
No, sweet assassin. Nobody ain't delete your comment.
No,
It said message retracted, like you deleted your own one. Now jet fly leaks. You want to get on the you want to. I'm
drop
scared.
that link. Drop the link. Ain't no wrong with dropping the link. You ain't gonna call in nobody's phone, but we'll drop the link.
Hold on. Let me see. Shit, I ain't got the link.
Sorry
What?
about to make we're making that bag. Period.
How? Hold on. Oh,
When I come in, I'm a mute because I'm gonna go downstairs so I can get ready.
okay. I'm gonna drop this link. I don't know. I ain't got the link, honey.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I ain't got the link. Hold on. Let me find it.
The
Girl, I be like, oh, let me see.
link is on my messenger.
Oh, hold on. Y'all got to excuse. Sometimes I just be feeling like an old lady. Hold on. Let me go on here and get this.
Oh, so we was talking about there is an update and it's an article out or whatever. Same freaking salacious stuff. Now they're trying to bring the teenager situation in it and trying to make it like it was a teenager that was alone that witnessed a lot of stuff too, involved in a lot of stuff. But we know that honestly can it's no proof. Period. That's just what it is with that. But we were speaking specifically on all about the T page. She is basically shoving this junk down the throats of people and trying to play on people's heartstrings with this sad, poor excuse of a docu-series or whatever documentary that they doing that somebody's doing a voiceover narrating. I swear, everybody be in it for the money, y'all. Y'all gotta look at the picture. In it for the money. Trying to show pieces of it, telling me this is just a short clip. Why? So we can pay for it and go watch this documentary? Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. If they was actual victims, let them come out to an interview, whatever the case may be. But what is the end result at the end of the day? Y'all trying to get that moolah, and that's not going to help your pain. That's not going to reclaim your time. It's not helping you. None of that.
So and just like with the update. So here's the thing. So 11 accusers then came out, and some of them saying that they want to
For
press
Hey, yo, what
charges
up, what up, what up, what up?
or
high,
whatever.
What's good,
high
Kyle?
stakes.
What up?
Oh yes, Tori, definitely. I mean, it's
Nah,
a
but
whole repeat. It's a definitely a whole repeat, and
hey,
it's
Now,
for
gonna be
real,
more to
y'all see
come.
what they doing? Y'all see what they doing? That shit
what way you
crazy.
going today? I'm curious. Because you know you be playing games on the other pages.
Who was playing games?
You.
I don't play games. I do business. You feel me? Difference between games and business.
You
You got
sound
people that
muffled.
can you hear me now?
I can hear you, but you just sound a little muffled.
Oh yeah, it's probably this phone. It's a throwaway phone.
You
I
better
got
not be on
multiple.
the phone.
You say what? I better not be on what?
No, burn the phone.
Man, nah. Check this out though. Y'all see
You know
that?
they said you was locked up.
Who locked up?
They were saying you was locked up.
Man, they say so many lies, man. You can't believe that shit be on this YouTube shit.
I'm telling you, you sound like you're a little muffled under a bed or something. Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Look,
nah,
what you saying? He's sneaking on the phone.
I'm just
nah,
saying.
nah.
Can I just tell you
It's
the
just
rumor?
late. It's kind of
They
late right
said
now.
they were saying that you was Richard Arline and that you locked up,
Who
and
the hell
that
is Richard Arline? Who is that?
now you've been following this well enough to know who Richard Arline
No,
is.
no. I follow certain
So
people.
they feel like
See.
you
I don't
names
go on Bedbug channel. I don't fuck with his
bad
shit.
bug.
You know what
Tori,
I'm saying?
she jumped right on that bandwagon. She
Who
seen
is
the
bad?
opportunity. She was there so
You said who?
fast.
That's DJ Tyson. That's Bedbug.
Oh, I ain't know. Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you don't know the names, but you've been on here way too long. I know this name Bedbug.
Guess what though? I have been off them. How you know I've been on here way too long? Do you know who what my other page name is?
Nope. I ain't gonna incriminate
How you know I've been
myself.
on here too long?
I don't know you like that, shorty. I don't really go in too deep.
Exactly. So you can't say I've been on here way too long. If you look at this page, you see I've only been on this page for a short amount of time, sir. So you don't know where I've been. And I didn't
If
know
it
that.
don't apply, let it fly. I ain't say you was on here a long time.
I mean, you the jet fly. You the fly. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah. I be that fly. Who gonna swap me though? I thought a fuck nigga said so.
they
Now,
did.
now look, Jet Fly leaks.
Yeah.
What's up?
You already know what's up. It's
We
still
know
get
that's
this
why you
money.
why
It's get it's I want to talk about the TI shit.
okay,
I
what's
want
your
to talk
thought?
about
Yeah, I would love to
my
hear your
thoughts
thoughts.
is my thoughts is you see the pattern they're doing with the black men, these
Mm-hmm.
black celebrities. You know, these white folks got way more skeletons in their closet, but they're not bringing those to the light. You know what? If they really want to convict everybody, you know what I'm saying? Let's start from the white Hollywood. That it seems like the stick skips them, but when it comes down to a black man that obtained a wealthy, you know what I'm saying, a good financial background where they ain't selling drugs, they want to try to smother him with allegations and these fake testimonies and Me Too Act.
I think they do get these white people, but they don't showcase it the way they do and slander their names like they do the black people, like the black celebrities. And I think that a lot
Mm-mm.
of the times they give them the chance and opportunity to pay them off because they have
Yeah,
that money. They just be
and they
paying
use
them, paying
people.
them to be silent.
Uh huh. They use Gail Kings and Oprah Winfrey and Wendy Williams to, to help
Yeah,
them do their little nasty deeds.
and that's their friend. Y'all don't find that odd? They was also friends with Michael Jackson, but they spoke on him after he died. But y'all can't speak on Weinstein. He was messing with grown adults and making them do stuff, supposedly, allegedly.
Cause I got homeboys who was like, you know what I'm saying, had baby mamas that was old. He was 15, his baby mama was 20, 29, 35. You know, that shit go down in the hood. Same shit Rob doing. Got older women that like young niggas, older niggas like young niggas. Exactly. Rob, if you gonna convict Rob, convict every nigga in the hood. That's
No,
what I'm
how about let's not just convict him because we already got the evidence that these folks was lying. You can't even put
no,
him in.
I ain't got no evidence they was lying. From my understanding, from what I've obtained through my little research,
Man, you
that
need to.
nigga done did that.
We got the evidence for you, sir. Tune in to Trial and Error page and the Burner page for that evidence, sir, because it's
I ain't
out there.
gotta bring my evidence. That's not my job to prosecute him. That man know he was sticking.
No, it's not
That
your job.
man know he was.
It's your job to
That
as a
man was sticking and licking. We seen the tape. I seen the tape. Come on, bro. His
it's
own
your
brother
job
even
You
said he
got
was
to
sticking and
people.
licking
If
them
you're
little
going to
girls,
speak on
man.
somebody, it's only right to give that person due process. So, in order to speak on somebody,
And that's why he ain't free. That's why he ain't free to this day.
when there's blatant evidence out there, you can't ignore it because if you're going to ignore it, don't even speak on it at all.
Look at this. Check this out. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Let me just one on one, me and you. All right. If I told you I'm about to make your daughter a celebrity, I'm gonna make her famous, and I'm gonna make sure she get paid. And they were saying bad stuff about me in the past, saying I was doing this and doing yada 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 with underage.
I thought he been
Would you
saying
leave her
body
with
yada
me?
yada
Would you
yada.
leave her with me? Yes or no? That's your
My
personal decision.
that's not what was done though. They sought him out. You're forgetting
Okay,
that part.
okay, still salt him out or not. The fact that the fuck nigga kept on going around young women and putting himself in the predicament. If
Oh,
you
so now
want,
you're a fuck nigga. See,
yeah, he
we
been that.
I'm,
I been said I don't fuck the nigga.
no, you're being straight up in your opinion because, like I said, it's not good to speak on somebody if you're not going to look at
I'm
both
gonna
sides.
take that nigga money and everybody gonna take that nigga money. Fuck that nigga. Straight
So
up.
you said you're going to take his money. So are you
Yep.
in jail right now, sir? Because
Fuck that nigga, man.
You sound like you under a
Take
bad
care of his
sheet.
own kids. Nigga got all that damn child support.
Bars
Man,
right
y'all
now.
supporting a nigga that
You
old
sound
child
like you
support.
don't need
Come
to
on,
drop
man.
the soap.
He
You
can't take care
sound
of his kids, but
like
y'all YouTube was trying to take care of
for
him.
Hank
That shit
Hill.
crazy.
You
That
sounding
shit
like
crazy.
you sounding like you need to exit stage level, but I'm gonna let you stay here. You sounding real thirsty, sir.
Listen.
You can't.
So
You
let me
sound like you
go
can't
ahead.
go get your own.
Wait
You
a
sound like
minute.
you locked up. You can't go get your own drink. You sound like you gotta wait for the time to eat. You sounding real.
Hold on.
Let me mute my mic
Hold
because I
on.
can't with stupidity.
Hold on. So I'm confused. I thought you said you was gonna come over here and give your opinion about Ti and Tiny. This goes. We talking about child support. We talking about some.
Period. Let's talk about that
No,
jail
don't worry
cell.
about Ti. That's it. All that shit got to do with Ti. It still
Let's
circles
talk about
back
that
to
jail
him.
cell, sir. Don't nobody phone sound like that in 2021. Just
All
saying.
right. Well, you could try to get petty with me and nasty. This ain't the show,
No, I'm
really.
not
So I
petty
don't
right
have
now.
to defend
That's
myself
too
about
much
my
sound like
phone
that
quality.
jail cell. So
You don't like
I'm
my
just,
phone reception, then buy me another one, baby. That's all you got
no,
to
I
do.
ain't trying to buy you anything. That's what your
Well,
commissary
fuck
is
you.
for,
Then.
sir.
Why?
Use your commissary.
Yeah.
My
So that's
commissary and
what
your
you.
commissary is two different commissaries. Mine is the military commissary. Yours is the jail cell commissary. Quit playing with me.
Listen,
Goodbye.
that's what you do with that. Like I'm confused. Like I don't know
Quit
what
playing
we're
with
doing
me.
right there. But
Quit playing with me.
anyway, so Tori, are you still in this? Are you still in this comment section?
Let me go get dressed to be my child. You got me fucked up. Tori,
I
come
don't
on
have I
in.
don't have the
Tori,
energy
come
for
on
that.
in. Balance is about to come on in, Tori, because when I go downstairs, I don't want to be sounding like somebody else with my kids in the background. But bro got me fucked up in the jail cell. Talking about something I'm trying to get petty and nasty. No, sir, that's your floors in your jail cell. Sweep. Sweep. Create a broom.
I'm
Nigga.
confused. But anyway, we've been on here like an hour and 46 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this thing up, okay, y'all. Um, by any chance, if you ain't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I drop another one. If y'all haven't already, go over to the burner page and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell as well. Your girl is doing her thing over there. Oh, she got awesome graphics too. And hold on. So Jeff Leaks, let me tell you something. It's not a fair conversation when you go. I mean, when you speak how you speak and you start talking like out the side of your neck. Like I don't have the energy for that type of stuff on my platform. I'm not here to bash anybody. I'm not here to condemn anybody. I'm not here to speak on on anybody on child support. If a person was paying child support and they tried to mute him from making money, that's not my place to speak on any of that. Okay, so I really don't care about how much him owing child support. I don't care about people who stalked a celebrity to be around them and once the well ran dry or whatever reason they didn't get what they want, now they're crying victim. But 1 minute they were all for him, then they crying victim. I can't take up or call nobody guilty when every last one of those accusers on surviving R. Kelly has been called out on their lies
But no, he
and
don't want to see
start
the
telling
evidence.
on themselves.
He
So
don't want to see
before,
the evidence though. He already said he didn't want to see it. Also,
but
we gotta pay
listen,
attention to what he
here's
said.
the
He said he'll take
thing.
his money. He
Here's
gonna
the
take his money.
thing. Here's the thing. I'm not here to do all of that. You can't make me see what you want me to see when the evidence is right in our face. Now, if you want to be naive and you don't want to see it because you believe what you want to believe and you want team whoever team you're on, that's fine. But what we're not gonna do, you're not gonna do it on my platform. I knew that
Hey,
you was coming with the BS when you first
I
came in because
came
I
with
don't
the
even know how you found my channel.
right. I came with the fakeness because you was on all these other platforms playing like you was for him and this that and third. And I'm not telling you to be for him or against him. My point is, don't be fake. Don't be like you cannot pay attention to both sides of the situation when you want to come and speak on a person, but you don't want to see that there's evidence on these pages and we're going and doing the work. I don't want to hear about what you feel like because you in a jail cell and you sitting there talking you're gonna take his money. I know you in jail at this point. Thomas,
I
I'll buy
mean,
you You better use your commissary, sir. I'm not that female. Won't ever
I
be.
mean,
I'm a
you
man,
just, I
sir.
mean, okay, reel it back in, because just
Sorry.
reel it back in.
Give me my
Now,
phone.
J Rock, basically,
It irritating.
Jeff Fly Lee said that he was gonna come on and he was gonna have a civil conversation, and and no, and like he know how that, but obviously it went like totally left. So at the end of the day, what I'm not doing, I'm not speaking on none of these other YouTube creators or bloggers or whatever they want to call themselves. I'm not speaking on those people. I'm speaking on what I want to speak on. I mean, all those little personal beats on these other pages has nothing to do with trial and error. I'm not
Or
a
me,
part of
or the
that.
corner page. Don't associate me. Like I said,
Right.
I know exactly who you are. And if you knew my other personal pages, you know exactly who I am. And you know that you try to mix me in some stuff and try to make like you have conversations with me offline, which I
Okay,
never.
so we want to make it make sense, right? Okay, so you said if he was getting paid by parents on bribe money, why would he be paying parents to keep quiet? But that's all hearsay.
Where is the proof?
I
Where is the
mean,
proof?
it's
Just
like,
no proof that you had conversations with this man, and I do believe you know exactly who it is because you was on them streets. I watched you be in those conversations. You know exactly who Richard Arline is, and it makes me feel like almost as if that's you. Please go on with the shenanigans. Trial and error is gonna be real petty and passive with you, but I'm not. I don't have time for the BS. You can exit stage left, sir. You've been on BS for a whole year. Stop playing.
it's not that serious. But
No,
anyway,
serious, but it's irritating when you got somebody that try to tie you into some crap that you know that you're not a part of and try to make it like they have conversations with you personally offline. And I can't ever get with that. That's why it's serious to me.
well, you know, I'm just saying, I just try to keep it like less, like not messy. Oh, that's why, you can't just address everything, because I mean, you just have to keep your composure, because people gonna believe what they want to believe regardless. It could smack them dead in their face and they still believe what they want to believe. Like, that's just what
Oh, I
we
suppose. I don't want you to feel like I'm just up in an uproar. I'm just letting him know that's what it is and what it ain't, what it's not gonna ever be. You're not gonna just sit here and just come on here and think you coming with some logic and have folks confused with your BS and we know who you are. We cannot sit there and continue to act like we don't know what the heck is going on with you.
I mean, but
I
I
don't
mean,
like.
logic, I mean, he can't confuse people. I mean, he's talking about child support. Like,
You can
that
confuse
has
a lot of people who are just coming on, new to the platform, new to the story, trying to figure out. There's a lot of people being enlightened right now, and you got people like him trying to confuse people and make it like there's no evidence. When there's blatant evidence, we're pointing you in a direction, and you want to have a conversation, but no intellect follows you. You don't have any weight for your conversation to even be had. We don't even have to talk to you if you don't want to act. If you want to act as if you haven't seen the evidence. And then you want to, I just gotta, we gotta replay that back later when we're off the phone. You want to take this man's money. You gonna take all his shit. I don't understand that.
I
You don't
mean,
have ties with this person, do you? How would you be in any works to take this man money from him? Y'all had to make this stuff make sense. Certain stuff should not be looked over with certain people. Like I said, don't nobody phone sound like that in 2021 unless you sneaking. But don't let them bed bugs bite you. I ain't got nothing else to say about it.
hey, Unique. Hi, hi, hi. Came in on the tail end of the live. The burner page, she um is addressing with jet flight leaks. We tried to, allow him on the platform to have a normal conversation, but that went left in 3.5 seconds, and she is addressing him. But shit, I really don't really care. I don't care what you say, but I do get your point when he come on saying stuff like that. it confuses people who is new to the platform or haven't been following the story. So I do get what you're saying. But at the same time, I mean, when you got somebody who's talking and don't make sense, I guess they can't confuse a person because they ain't making sense with what they're saying. You know? And hey, Louisa. I mean, that's just how I mean, that's just how I feel, you know. But unique girl.
Sweet and sassy.
Yeah, oh yeah, she mad. She mad. I mean, I've been I just been working on me. So I tried, I mean, me a few months ago, you know, I probably would have been going out too, but I'm a little bit more controlled because I just, you know, I don't be caring. But I do get where she coming from because it's something that happened a long time ago that's a little bit more personal for her. Oh, girl, unique girl. We was talking about Ti and Tiny because all about the T had went live, and her panel that was basically just like Ti get thrown in jail and we gonna throw away the key and he guilty, he did it, she did it, they did it, and they compared him to R. Kelly and it was just a mess over there. And I just feel like um people be so quick to, you know what I'm saying, condemn people and they don't get due process, and I just don't think it's right. And when she have a larger platform, it's not that big, but it's big enough. And when you sit there and you speak like that on the platform and then you pretty much overlook people who have a different opinion, so you don't, I mean, she didn't acknowledge not one, he should have due process. Where's his presumption of innocence? Like she ignored all of that.
No, don't say her either. Don't worry about who it is. Y'all, I'm about to check out because I gotta go get my son. But I enjoyed y'all trying there. I enjoy you per use, you know. Call me when you get off of here. Please don't even address him about me no more. Don't even answer none of his questions. Chat, please don't even answer none of his questions about me. He can suck a, you know what? You know what? Good day, you guys. Have a good blessed day, okay?
Bye, girl. But anyway, so basically that's what we was talking about. Um, on that because I mean they it's really sad that they do that. Jet fly leaks, you're a pain and you're a headache. Okay. You to be doing too much. But anyway, you have a good night, okay? Just have a lovely night. But anyway, so you need that's basically what we was that's what we was talking about. And Jay Rock, you so right about that. And that's what I was saying. I do believe it's so much easier for black people, black, you know, wealthy people to get thrown under the bus and thrown away because it be our own that help do it. It's so sad. Like we were just speaking on like how Shakana came on her live and basically confirmed allegations without confirming them, and then wanted to come back and retract what she said she didn't see nothing, but at the same time, they're gonna take what you said the first time. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing, unique. They on her platform, they they basically compared the two, and that's what they always do. And I just didn't like it. I don't like it, and I just feel like it. I mean, I don't. I've never been a type that take what somebody say and just run with it. Like it has to make sense, and a lot of it don't make sense. And I mean, just the things that they're alleging that they did, and they one person was a teenager at the time, and then all the drugs and kidnapping, held against your will, all of that type of stuff just sounds so familiar, and they doing the same thing to them that they did to R. Kelly. And if people, um, you know what, I ain't got time to play with you because I don't care nothing about nothing that you talking about. That you get on my nerves. Now, you know, I forgot what I was saying. You get on my nerves. Yeah. So I mean, so yeah, that's basically what we was talking about. Um, but yeah. And it's what it's actually that's what they was saying. They was in that article, it was basically saying that the girl said she witnessed them holding people against their will and kidnapping them for days and wouldn't let them leave and stuff like that. So I'm sitting here thinking in my head, like, you sat here and witnessed this, and you mean to tell me you allowed it to happen? I mean, like, again, I say you complicit to the crime. But everybody ignore all of those important details. Um, I know that's real. I hope they do save all that money since he's saying they getting all his money. I mean, that's just pure ignorance. And then let me tell you something. I don't know this man. Okay. So if you is getting the money, that has no direct effect on me. I'm not that invested in his pockets to care whether or not you get his money. Like, it's crazy. Like, what does that do to me? That does nothing for me. Yeah, and that's what Ti them lawyers said. They basically was like it's a shakedown. Um, it's just a shakedown. There's been a shakedown on them. It's a shakedown on like Kelly's. They just shaking it on down. And who's next? Hey, Lady Earth. Um, like, who's next? And that's the question. That's the magic question, because we already know somebody next, and we already know what type of allegations is going to get the world in the uproar. That's why it's almost, Lady Earth B, I really don't know who Jetfly is. I just know that just being on certain platforms, he had been in the comment section. I don't know what part he played in this whole little circus act, but he basically was, I think he was that person that's supposed to be in leaked music without R. Kelly's permission, and I don't know. I don't even I don't know. To be quite honest with you, I don't know who he is, to be honest with you. But he's placing himself as somebody, I guess another scammer. I don't know. But yes, that's what the girl said. She was like, she witnessed people being held against their will and like kidnapped for days. Um, and she said that her and Tiny was teenage friends, and she started working for them. So she traveled and party with them, and Ti forced her to have sex, and if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this part, but I think she said that he drugged her. Yep, he made her take X pills, and yeah, yep. He got a new song called "I Got That." I didn't hear it. What is it? I mean, where is it streaming on? Who uploaded it? I mean, it be our own people, unique. It be our own people. Okay, it's almost like it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. And I don't know. Oh yeah, unique. One person supposed to be a teenager at the time that's alleging. Oh, it's on R. Kelly News. I'm gonna check it out. I think I'm subscribed to that channel. Um, it's crazy. Yeah. She said that he was making her take X pills. She did say that. Now everybody is anonymous. They don't want to say who they are because they said that they're scared of what can happen to them and their family. Um I don't know. It's very unfortunate. Now I just want to make sure that I be very specific. Like this ain't the Sabrina girl that's saying that this supposed to be somebody else experience that they saying. And they saying that they witnessed all of these criminal acts and they didn't say anything because they was scared about what he could do to them and their family. So they traveled with them and they witnessed this stuff and they went home and then they went back instead of just not going back. So I don't know. It's real crazy. And stuff got to make sense. Honestly and truthfully, um the the he got a release date. I ain't see that either. I haven't seen it. Listen, look, I've been at work all day, and then we got off. I talked to the burner page. I ain't even gonna say her name because Jet Fly probably in the bushes, and but so I ain't really seeing that. If he is getting released on September 25th, that is awesome. Oh, so it's for real. That is like the best thing. Like at least I'm good. Yeah, and then y'all, do y'all not know how scary it is that people have accusers and they can't even know who the accusers are, and they could definitely be somebody that they don't know. Jet Fly, I'm so weak. I know you ain't got no backup page and you on my page from your backup page. I'm so tickled. I mean, like, are you like, slow or just like a special kind of stupid to be admitted to stealing somebody's money? Are you dumb? But again, I can't give you this type of attention because this ain't what I'm doing. Like you're gonna have to go on them other platforms that be like entertaining your foolishness, like trial and error not gonna do it. Now guess what? The verdict is block, bye. But anyway, so we gonna keep on going because I ain't got time to play. I don't entertain all this foolishness now. Your girl ain't got time for it. I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to be mean, but baby, you got to take that somewhere else. I ain't with it. Go to them other platforms. They're gonna let you do what you want, say what you want. This ain't the one, baby. Quit playing. I ain't no. I don't want no parts of none of that part of the streets. I don't want that. But yeah, I don't know why he coming in here. Mm-mm. But anyway, I forgot what we was talking about. Yeah, man. Um, so I need to look it up. I need to look on this phone right here. Let me look this up, y'all. I mean, and listen, y'all. People still have to work and provide. I know these are wealthy people, but I feel like people do have to still provide for their families. And I'm just trying to understand like why time somebody come out with allegation on people, they got to lose they sources of income. It's sad. They need to go to bed anyway. They having a whole school time in there. What's going on? It's 11:09. I miss. I wonder what they got for Bill Cosby. Let me see what he got on here. Oh, he gonna be on House Arrest. Oh no, that ain't it. Hold on, let me get a new article. No, these old. What y'all saying that on? All these things say 2020. I'm talking about they was end up having like I don't know. They was in unison too, and he came in here because he know that we got facts. He can't dispute. He wanted to come in and pour some salt in the game. Yeah, it was so doggone pointless. I don't know. I ain't got time for it. You talking about some child support? We talking about uh liars, and you talking about some child support. Well, he'll pay his child support if they ain't tried to mute him everywhere when he was doing his touring. That's irrelevant. Let me see. They say, oh, it say that for real, for real. Look at them. Look at that. But why everything else is old? Why they just got it at the top like that? September 25th, 2021. Is this for real? Look, I did just. I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. Y'all, I know you fucking lying. How many pages you got? How many pages you got, Jetfly Leaks? I can't find the article. This say, no. Well, anyway, either way, it's a good thing. Unique, you better tell them, go. Telling you out of here. Okay? Nobody got time for that shit. Listen, so y'all, let me click on news. I mean, I'll just say, still say 1 month ago. Was this breaking news? Because I don't see that. I don't know. I guess we just got to be patient when it comes to getting the proper justice for people who's innocent. Cause I mean, you got to understand they can put anything together and to take the person down, but we the people that they use don't have a full deck of cards. The elevator don't go ding. Fruit screws missing. This is so crazy. I don't know why my Google ain't pulling up nothing. Let me go to my home thing. That should be at the top of the list. They talking about Cynthia and a whole bunch of stuff and local news. I'm gonna find that article. Maybe just this phone right here. Okay, so J Rock, you got a top 5 list of names that can be potential targets: Nelly, Bobby Brown, Floyd Mayweather, Nate Parker, Flavor Flav. Mm, you know, I don't know who Nate Parker is, and I do be under a rock, so don't hit me upside my head. Oh, Jesse Jackson helped him out do some COVID. Finally, they're trying to do something to me. Y'all better protect me. A mess. I mean, I can understand Flavor Flav because he had that show with all them women. Look, some of this stuff that wasn't no problem back then could be a bad problem today. Who that was that they got that lawsuit? Um, he had that love show. And he was with the teacher. What his name is? I see he a rapper. The burner page, help me out, girl. You know who I'm talking about. You told me about it. What is his name? Y'all know I'm talking about. He had the show. Um, he was dating a teacher. I can't think of his name. He was a rapper though. I see his face, but I just can't think of his name. What the hell that man name is? Okay, sweet and sassy girl. Have a good night. Yeah, the game. Thank you, dear Hunter. I couldn't think of the man name. You see what happened to him when he had the love show? The same girl that was on there. Um, Sued them. I mean, so that's, I mean, hey, something that was set off of fun and games and money turned out to be a nightmare. It's sad. But I want to see this Bill Cosby article, and everything coming up on my phone is old. Bill Cosby should have been out before any of the other folks got out his old self. Anyway, for real. It ain't none. It ain't none. It ain't none. It's not. Mm-mm. Okay, so Nate Parker is the director, producer, and lead actor of the movie The Birth of a Nation. The movie was about Lord. Look, J Rock. I don't even know. I don't even know that. I never seen that movie, and let me tell you, I'm behind on movies. Okay. Um, I don't be knowing no movies. Now they're just doing stuff. They know damn well Flavor Love ain't sexual assault to nobody. I mean, but look, he sure would fit the description, being that you know we don't know. You remember what her name? New York. She gave him some on the show. So you know what you doing? What stuff? Wow, that's crazy. What Google deleted what comment on what? On everything J Rocky in line that is. Mm-hmm. Definitely is. I mean, but back then, I mean, stuff like what's going on today wasn't happening back then, so they had no clue that that's what they was up against. I just hate that. I really do. Look, Jeff Lalice, you talking about VH1 not to be trusted. You ain't to be trusted either. Talking about you stealing that man money. You just as bad, honey. Hi. What is good? Ooh, talking about VH1 not to be trusted. And your ass talking about something you stealing. Y'all play too much. Y'all play too much. Okay, I've been on here, y'all, 2 hours and 18 minutes, 25, 26, 27, 28, 30 seconds. Okay. And listen, I got to go to work in the morning. But don't forget, Friday, we're going to celebrate. Me hit my 1,000 subscriber mark. You don't want to miss it because I got some giveaways. Okay. And Jet Fly Leaks, you can't win either. You said you only on here to distract the YouTube opinions that can have effect on the trial. Well, yo, you know what you're doing. Listen, you know what you're doing, Jet Fly Leaks. What you're trying to do, you're not trying to distract the opinions. What you're trying to do is you're trying to put out false narratives to make the man get a guilty verdict and stuff that you know ain't true. That's what you're trying to do. You play too much. And you know God don't like ugly either. So you better do something about that. Because he'll get you when you least expect it. Thank you, K baby. Y'all see I got that little super chat sign down there? Yeah, I ain't gonna know how to act when I get a community post, babe. I'm gonna be posting like it's Facebook. Who? I'm gonna be posting like it's Facebook. Look, he ain't lying. He telling y'all the truth. And he lying talking about some stealing somebody's money. Ain't nobody in their right mind gonna come on no social platform and tell on they say, well, I lied. All the accusers did that with R. Kelly. Never mind. Look, K baby, you will get there. You will get there. You just have to, you're gonna have to broaden, your discussions and talk about just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? You'll get there. And stay away from the drama, honey. Just away from the drama. Stay focused. Oh yeah, and then when you just try to branch out and join panels and thank you and stuff like that. And then that's how you get up and make sure your hashtags and stuff and your tags are listed. This boy crazy. I just don't want him free. If he just stay behind bars, then we can keep this YouTube stuff going. Are you serious? Now that's the saddest shit I done seen tonight. So you want him to to stay locked up so we can keep this YouTube stuff going. YouTube stuff that you ain't making no money behind. Now Jet Fly, don't make me block you because when you be talking crazy like that, I just be forced to just have to go on and block you because that don't make sense. Now you gonna either talk like you got some sense or don't say nothing at all. Now I'm finna treat you like the kids. Nah, you play too much. About to put you in timeout. Yep. Um, Lady Earth B, are you talking about the Ti and Tiny accusers? Because some of them said that 2017, 2018, those are the most recent allegedly. Um, and one went back as far as 2005. J Rock, you be on it. These folks be crazy out here in these streets. Put that much energy to somebody else's life. Why would you want to take somebody else's freedom? Like that don't make sense to me. It's crazy. But like I said, he said how he looked low. God don't like ugly. And that's just for real. And that just on period. You just don't want somebody free. You want them behind bars so you can keep this YouTube stuff going. I can't wait till all of this mess over. So half of the YouTube stuff that's going to be over because there won't be nothing else to watch. Cause that's crazy. You finna get blocked. That's what you finna get. Let me get back in here. Well, I'm gonna see that comment. Wait a minute. Yeah, they do love all the drama. That's the reason. That's the reason why this idiot gonna say he don't want the man free. Now, what is comment at? Did it already get? Did it already get deleted? Cause he got One more damn thing to say. I don't see it on here, but I see it on here. Damn fool. Yeah. But for real though, yeah. So I'm gonna get off here. I'm going live Friday. And we gonna celebrate. I wish YouTube was like other platforms so you could play music so we can like really turn up or whatever. But y'all make sure y'all come over and try to see what if y'all can win some, some of these little prizes or whatever I got. I'm gonna schedule my live for around 9 or 10, so I can make sure that my cousin able to come on because she on the other side of the world or whatever. So I'll make sure that she can join, even though she probably ain't gonna win that thing. And Joe, make sure you come, girl, so you can try to get some of this money. Jeff Lalise, you ain't coming to the next live because I'm not inviting you in my house because them evil spirits got to stay where they at. And that's in my house and on my page, okay? You need to go over there and troll somebody else's page and get on their nerves. Don't come over here on mine. Okay? Now you gonna leave me alone. You got that? Look, yes, the evil spirits coming over here with that negativity. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear it, child. Look, you ain't listen. You must okay. Your prize. I'm gonna hold you up on that prize. So listen, if listen, you must gonna cook three of them 5 days. Look, she trying to come and win. She can't win. Look, Lady Earth B, these accusers better remember the dates because T.I. is 5 years younger than Tiny. It may turn out they violated him because girl, I'm weak. Oh, you said Joe cooking. She already done said, baby. She said she ain't finna do none of that. The most I do is cut a vegetable, okay? And I'm gonna bring the chopper so I ain't got to do that. Let the chopper do the chopper. But I don't know, y'all. This situation is crazy. And these folks better get these folks due process and the presumption of innocence. Because get what? You don't want to be the one that you accuse of something and everybody sweating up and down you guilty and drag your name through the mud. And the only thing you could say is it ain't true and they ain't gonna give a F. You know what I'm saying? Now that's just that on that. Oh, so what today is? Tuesday. So I'm gonna do a story time, y'all. And I'm gonna follow that story time with the live, and it's gonna be a panel discussion because we're gonna talk about some real life situations with these relationships and polygamous situations and stuff. Okay, so I want y'all to catch my video. I'm gonna try to have it up tomorrow, and I'm gonna do story time and just tell y'all about a past experience that I have, and we're gonna follow it up with the live. And y'all don't be scared to try to come on the panel and we talk about it because this gonna be deep, okay? I heard there's a man that worked at a Oh, I see. I can see your comments, but I guess they can't. Is that what it is? Do y'all see Jet Fly Lee's comments? Or am I the only one can see it? I'm curious. Because I don't see it on this phone, but I see it on the other one. Oh, good. Y'all can't see him. That's great. So you can just talk to me, Jeff Fly. At least they can't see you, sir. Oh, that's so funny. I'm so tickled. He ain't in the. Oh, you had to scream. Oh, well, keep hacking, sir. Now how he get in the live? He said he had the live screen. No, he just having a normal conversation. But Jet Fly Lee's know he in hot water, so and I don't know why he over here with nothing better to do over here on this little old platform. But anyway, for real, y'all, I gotta go to work in the morning. So I'm finna get up. I'm finna get off here. Oh, you made it so I couldn't block you? Well, if you know how to act, um, look, if you know how to act, I wouldn't have to block you. Now you came on here and you act like you knew how to act, and then the time you got on the platform, you done went left field. It don't work like that. Now you know you may go on them other platforms and control stuff, baby, but you can't come over here and control nothing, okay? I am the judge and the jury. You hear me? Now, I'm finna get off here, y'all. This your girl, Charlie Nero. We're gonna turn up sometime this week. I said Friday. I'm gonna go and schedule it so I can commit to it. My cousin that disrespect you, you start talking crazy. Oh, you feel like she disrespected you because she called your phone cheap. Now, if you, I know you didn't take that. She accused you. No, well, no, she asked you a question. She didn't accuse you of being somebody else. She asked you, were you that person? And then the conversation went left. Now, get out your feelings. You know, unique. I do. I hate it for them too. Um, Again, we don't know what is or what ain't. But the fact that right now we just have people with allegations, we can't be so quick to say that they did this or they did that and they should be held accountable because we don't know yet. That's my whole thing. And look, Joe, he mad because your girl went from 0 to 100 real fast, and I couldn't even reel it back because she was mad. And then it had, yeah, that's what had happened with that. But Jet Fly leaks, I don't know. He'll be all right. I don't know, but it's it's sad when you think about the kids and stuff like that. It's just it's real sad. And again, I just hate that people get caught up emotionally into the things that's said rather than just wait and see how stuff play out. I just hate that. And I don't want to come off as just saying that everybody, you know, are liars that accuse people, but some stuff don't be making sense to me. And then when I say it back, it just don't make sense. So I just have to feel how I feel. Now, if that make people, don't like me or, all of that, I can't help it because I am who I am. And I believe what I believe. And it is that. I can't say it no better way than that. And I still say this. Adults, there should be a law place that you have to report crimes if you witness them. And if someone, do something to you, you got to report that ish. Like you can't just hold on to it and then when you find a fine time of convenience, come out and say it. I just feel like that. I mean, I just it ain't no other way to say that. Like I honestly and truthfully believe they need to put something in place for that. And then to say that, oh, I didn't say that because this person got money, they powerful, they know people, they did say that. Okay, ain't that changed today? And you saying something, so that should not even be an excuse. Now, Jeff Lee said at the burner page now, he said the next time I go live, he want you and him to squash it because it ain't really nothing. This show ain't really nothing. Like, don't be in your feelings, Jeff Lee. Like, she just asked you a question. It ain't that deep. But yeah. I'm gonna get off here. I ain't even gonna want to go to work tomorrow. Whoo, child. Let me tell y'all. Due process and the presumption of innocence is very important in this world. And I can't believe these children still up. I got to get off here because they ain't gonna get in the bed, y'all. I'm finna get off here, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe to my channel, hit that bell, and all that good stuff. I'm gonna catch y'all Friday or sooner on another live. I'm gonna do that story time, and then we're gonna talk about it and all of that. Now, Unique girl, I'm finna get off of here. You can hit my line if you ain't too wasted because you say you was tipsy earlier. But I'm finna get off here. Y'all, bye.